Valenti Sound Off. We are live here with you, channel 724, to bring you the Pacquiao and Thurman fight. We're going to have coverage all night.
All night.
We are ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
We already see undercards, what, Plan against Lee, third round TKO.
Oh, it's happening. Look, fights are happening early. Knockouts are happening early. People are hitting the canvas, and that's great to see. Look, we got Wilder on the screen right now. Look, Wilder and Ruiz right next to each other. Mexico's hope is standing right there. Mexico's hope.
What a fight!
Hey! I tell you what. When Ruiz knocked out Joshua, I couldn't believe it. I thought Joshua was gonna do something, and I would really. Everybody was saying they're looking for the next fight, right? They said they wanted Joshua and they wanted Wilder, and everybody wanted to see that fight. And then Ruiz stepped in and said, "Oh, not so fast!" Like he was Lee Corso.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, not so fast, my friend. And he comes through and then scores that knockout. Now that was amazing. But what I'm saying is, who wants to see Ruiz Wilder right now, or is it right to go ahead and does everybody really want to see Joshua and Ruiz do a rematch before they see the Wilder?
Back to back before the Wilder.
Now, what would you rather see? Would you rather them go straight ahead, or would you like to see the back to back and let them get a chance to get it back?
I'm thinking that I would rather see Wilder.
Wilder. So you would have rather seen them just go straight to
Let's just go straight to Wilder. See, because you know what Wilder's going to do. That's not even a question.
Oh, you think?
That's going to be a knockout.
Look, that's what everybody said about Joshua. They said that he was just going to run through him. But I'll tell you what.
Sure.
Ruiz, what I really like about him, he's humble. He's cool. Look, both of them are smiling funny right now.
Smooth.
I almost want to just listen and hear what they're saying a little bit. But not only are they cool, but what it is of course it's in the contracts that Ruiz gets, that Joshua gets a rematch against Ruiz. But what I think is real cool is it's also going to build that bank. You know, it's going to build anticipation, especially if Ruiz wins, right? It's going to build it into the Wilder fight, and then it'll be a big ticket.
I'm not opposed to that either. I'm not opposed to either one. I was just very taken back by the way that fight ended, for sure. I watched that whole fight. It was a great performance, just basically by Ruiz. No, we weren't together. No, I was watching that with my fiance. That was awesome, though. That was an awesome fight, and
shout out to Rod.
I'm ready to see, just a great fight tonight. I think that one time Thurman is going to put on a show.
Oh, we're going to get right into the main event talk. He has been talking, right? Now, real quick, before we get to the main event, I just want to say, I see you came fight ready.
We ready.
Looking real nice, fight ready. I tried to bring the bow tie out for fight ready, and I want to say thank you. That's one of the bow ties I got from you, I believe. So thank you.
It looks real great.
But what's really cool, if we're going right into the main event, you already talked about the trash talk. People was really already getting into talking trash.
True. In every sport, right, they say it's about, 80% mental and then the 20% physical and working out and whatever you do to prepare for that fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so ultimately you want to get in that fighter's head. And Thurman, he is just full of talk, but he also has a great record to back up that talk, correct?
You can back it up.
But this is also going to be one
undefeated.
of the toughest fights that he's faced, without a doubt, in his career.
So when you're undefeated, and you're coming up against a legend like Pacquiao. I mean, Pac-Man is a legend. And when I say a legend, I mean, he's faced everybody. He's seen the best. Especially when you get to fight the best of all time, maybe what some people consider in Mayweather. I won't call him the best of all time, but a lot of people consider him one of the best of all time.
Sure,
right?
look at the record.
And when you get to fight against him, get that experience and learn through those things, you become such an elite fighter.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to see what Pacquiao brings this fight, because I think experience wins.
Pacquiao is amazing. He is a veteran. One of the biggest things coming to this boxing match, you've got to know that he is somebody that is going to turn on when it's showtime. Hopefully, most of the time. We've seen him flub up a couple of times here and there, but you can't ever count him out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And, but the reach is going to be a big difference as well here. And Thurman has
like, what is it, 2 inches he has, or 2.5 inches that he has?
Apparently, it's 2 race arms next to his reach. So
he has an inch and a half height, right?
Yeah.
And he has at least 2 inches with reach. Well,
but can he match his speed?
Hey, Thurman is.
Some people say yes.
Thurman's in his prime.
Some people say yes, yeah.
30 years old.
Definitely more powerful, we say, right? Everybody thinks he's way more powerful than Pacquiao. Pacquiao can pack a punch.
He can take a punch, too.
He can put the slip out punch, as we have seen.
This is true. Well, in his, he's lost 3 of his last 10 fights.
But he's won the last 2, though.
But he's won the last 2. He's won the last 2, but Thurman comes in, of course, he's 10-10 his last 10 fights. Well, but here's what I say. A lot of people think that Thurman's just going to be able to knock him out. Like, you think Thurman knockout, right?
I'm calling for a Thurman knockout. I do think it's going to happen in the 4th round or so. We'll see what happens. But I do think that he is somebody that has a little bit more of a, a little bit more thing ahead of him. And so hopefully he's going to show us a good show tonight. All I want to see is a knockout.
Sure.
You watching the match, you want to see a knockout.
Well, what I thought was interesting is that Pacquiao, he's known for kind of taking things the distance, right? And he averages in the last 10 fights 10.9 rounds per fight.
Oh, wow.
But on the other hand, Thurman, he's averaged 10.1 rounds per fight the last 10 rounds. So that being said, I could see it being a long fight. I could see it going the distance. We could see 12. Everybody get their money's worth and get a great fight. And I think Pacquiao in decision.
Pacquiao in decision.
12 of them.
All right,
Pacquiao in decision.
We have a whole long night ahead of us. We're going to be seeing what's going to happen. Undercards are happening right now.
So look, real quick.
Who's up next.
They're talking about, some of the records that we've seen out there. Right now they're talking about Mayweather's 50-0 record, and how impressive that is. And now Thurman is coming up on the 29. We know we got some undefeated fighters. You got Crawford. You got a lot of people in that range that are really, really, really good fighters. It's exciting.
It's a really exciting division, that's for sure. I mean, Errol Spence, like we talked about, Terrence Bud Crawford, Helen from Nebraska, hometown, of course. But ultimately, tonight, I'm just hoping that all these fights that we're going to be watching are going to be exciting. And usually, when it's fight night, they're going to put on a good show for you, right?
They are.
Fight night.
People pay for a good show. They definitely do. And so it'll be exciting. So what we're going to do, kind of the format of all night and how this will work, y'all. So the format for the night, we will be, when the fights are going on, right, during those 3 minutes of action, right, we'll let y'all watch the fight. We'll do our little things. We'll have some pictures up and things, and then we may put the screen out and put it on our picture. Now, but when we do that, that's all right, because we'll be right back for the break when the break's happening. Just so we can key in, watch, make sure we're paying attention. We can get some really awesome feedback during the breaks and the round breaks. We will continue with our coverage the whole time that the fight is going. While the whole pay-per-view event is going, we'll be talking, we'll be giving our feedback, we'll be giving our opinions and things like that. We won't get too much into it. You know how we get passionate about it.
It's going to be a good evening, though. It's going to be a great evening for sure.
It'll be fun. And then I can't wait. One of my favorite things about these big fights is to see all the people involved in the sport. Right? So many people, all the stars that come out and really show themselves. Right? It's cool because boxing is that nostalgia of that sport. Now, we had a conversation the other day about what was more brutal, boxing or UFC.
Yes.
Right? And we had a couple of reasons why we were saying different things and whatnot. And I know my take on it was that I thought boxing is a more brutal sport. It's a more brutal sport because of the consistent amount of times you're getting hit in the head. You'll see a fight where somebody will land 100 punches to the head, right? So you get 100 of those whiplashes. Yeah. Compared to the UFC, where a lot of times it's one and done. You get that one good
right
one
to
and
the chin, and you're out. Yeah, you're out, right?
And we see, or as soon as somebody starts taking a big pummeling, they kind of stop it. It seems like even though the blood is there, it looks
super
bad.
gory, super nasty. It definitely looks a lot more like it is a more severe, more brutal sport for sure. But we did have this conversation, and I really at the beginning, but without a doubt, thought that UFC was way more dangerous. Had to be more dangerous, right? It looks more dangerous. We get knocked out, and then I thought about it like. Nobody's ever died, right? And playing
in the UFC, right? Not in the octagon.
Boxing, on the other hand, has been several deaths. Unfortunately, actually, last night, the fights last night that happened at Maximum, right, was taken to the hospital after. Has to be a little bit more safer, but
football, a lot of those guys are in and out really, really fast.
Yeah.
When it comes to longevity of boxing, one of the things that really always surprises me as they're going over the notable wins over 40. I mean, you see B-Hop winning at 48, years old, be able to win. That was in 13. And you had people like George Foreman. He comes and he wins when he's old. Your boy Mayweather. He was 40 when he got his 50th win. So it seems like you can be old and still fight. You can still get in the ring and throw them hands.
And I think it's been quoted, right, of Pacquiao stating that he wanted to fight till he's 50. So obviously we see it's not like that's out of the question because we've seen that happen before.
That's
next
tough.
fight's coming up here.
Next fight is coming
next
up.
Undercard
Now with all these undercard fights, I think it's so cool how when you get on a pay-per-view, stage like this, and to really shine how you really can, because you're under that card wherever the whole world is watching. All
Big
eyes
spotlight,
on you.
right? Big spotlight.
Yeah, so Ensign is coming in the ring right now. He's hopping onto the ring. 18-2 record.
That's pretty decent record right there coming in, right?
Well, you know what? Anybody who's a professional fighter that gets out there and puts their head on the line,
their safety on the line, because since they were
love it. Like they literally love it. You can see it on the face. They get in there just like other. So who am I to say?
You gotta love what you do. You gotta love.
And Kendrick started rapping over it. I mean, Kendrick wasn't there, but he started rapping over it.
But the dominance.
I mean, it was
just you come in and that just
something, man.
Fear, right?
It was real, and then. And to see a knockout, happen too is always fun, And it was cool because I was with my wife and we were getting drinks. And while we were waiting for drinks, we were right by Medina's locker room. And then so people were coming in and out of it, in and out and going past, and it was like really dope just to
see all of those things that you
it was
see,
all
right?
real, yeah. It's real. It's just happening. It's just people. We just wait and get drinks, and everybody's going by. So it was cool. Good
definitely
stuff.
Definitely an experience. Definitely have to get to one for sure next time. But
here they come.
I'm hoping that this one right here. Oh, he definitely looks like he's.
Well, I tell you what. Every time.
18-2. I mean, he kind of looks like he's a little bit more ready. I don't know. Just by the presence, I look at the fighter from the start to the finish. You start to finish, coming into the ring. What do you look like? Because that's what your opponent's looking at.
Sure. Well, it's just different demeanors. I know when I used to coach, one of the things I really like a player that's real fast, is real hype, and really goes out and does a lot of things. But the thing is some players. They don't. They just got a cool swag.
Some people
what I'm saying? They just got a cool swag. And then they come out and they're killer, kind of like Durant or like your boy Kawhi. They have just a cool swag about them, so they don't have to be all rah all the time.
So do you think in boxing you can have that type of demeanor though?
You know what?
Because it's a lot different.
I do. I mean, I feel like Pacquiao has that.
Pacquiao does. Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Joshua, I feel like had that. You know what I'm saying?
Joshua for sure. I think that was probably my biggest problem with that in the Ruiz fight. Like he didn't seem like he was, in it to win it.
Yeah. Look, the Russian
kind of look like he's got the face on. And also I've learned too that body type coming in the fight does not matter apparently because Ruiz, and not to say anything against Ruiz because he's in shape for sure. This man. He's in shape. If you can go 7 rounds with heavyweight division like Joshua,
dude, 3
and do what you did to him. I mean, he put on a show.
You're right. For 3 minutes, give it your all that.
As soon as he got knocked down, I was like, oh, there's no way he's coming back from this.
Right. Come back from that.
Boom, boom, boom.
I love how boxing is a true world sport.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what country you're from, what religion you are, whatever it is, you have. It's like it crosses all cultural barriers, all cultural boundaries.
It's identifiable.
It really is because football is huge for us, right? But you go to countries who don't even know what a first down is, right?
Football's called soccer in different countries.
I mean, it's real hard to go somewhere and to not have someone who just understands and respects the art of boxing.
Yeah.
The sweet science.
Well, how technical it is as well. Yeah. Here we go. Round 1 starting.
People forget how technical it is. And I really
Lipnitz and Ensign, okay.
Well, like they say, you work that jab, you work that jab, get him lazy, and look, he come with a quick.
But they always talking about body shots, right? Because you have to have the body shots in there, right, to be able to land those headshots, right? So it's leading up to all of those type of things. And
it's like conditioning, right? It's conditioning.
Oh man!
Because once you get hit so many times in that body, then those hands drop. It
doesn't take much time for you to just start feeling that.
You watch it. I know. When you watch old fights and you watch, guys who really, really attack the body well, and like when I watch like Joe Frazier, and you watch how this guy just stays close and just keeps on attacking, and hits to the body, then goes upstairs to the body, and you see that sweet science again happening where it just wears on them. It wears, and I mean, getting hit anywhere is not fun.
It's not fun. It can't be fun.
But in the diaphragm, where you need to breathe.
Imagine the next day after too. They talk about how sore and how how. Oh, he's talking about a low hit here.
He's already talking about the low bell.
Ref's gonna keep going though, obviously.
Oh, and then he gave one low right back to him. You see, I feel like it's already a little bad blood.
It's always a tit for tat on that, right?
I know Ensign has had a little bad blood
If
already.
you're in the ring with somebody and you are in a boxing match, I would assume you want to be a little bit more.
Is it time for bad blood? Is it time for bad blood when you're in the ring?
Right?
Uh-oh, look, he got a warning. Here's the first warning.
It's really getting nifty in there.
It's the first warning. And that was a warning.
Ensign is throwing those jabs out there, though. Ensign. He's established an early bet.
He's a little low with the jab. He's a little low with the jab right now. I tell you what, so already two minutes in, and they haven't really gone to filling each other out. Shot. They're going to just trying to kill each other.
I like to see that. Like right away, just go ahead and establish what you want to do.
Like a Hagler Hearns is coming
right, because the first person who comes out of the first round, right, establishes dominance.
Hey, well, everybody has a game plan until you get.
Everybody has a game plan. Everybody has a game plan.
So you hit or
that's another low one. He's wrapping him up. Ensign's wrapping up.
And then Ensign just tackles. It's like a bear tackle, and then.
Oh, that's what
he
you do.
Gave another warning. He gave a warning
you know?
to his corner. Ref gives a warning to his corner.
So that means next time it's a point getting taken away. I'm pretty sure, right?
It's got to be a point. Oh.
I like it though. There's definitely some bad blood between
doing, right,
two.
Is the type of jabs that he's throwing. They're not just jabs. They're power jabs.
Yeah.
Like he's really putting his weight behind those things. There's another wrap up.
Yeah, these power shots at the end of the day.
It looks like they're mad.
So far, I mean, it's pretty even through the first round, though. I mean, I wouldn't say that anybody's established.
Oh, you mad? He's mad. He's mad.
He don't like it.
Oh, he's mad.
Low.
Oh, definitely. He's definitely mad now.
I've seen really good body punches from each side.
And then
a couple uppercuts coming through from.
I love the 10-second.
The white corner, but
I love the 10-second warning.
The 10-second countdown.
It just lets everybody know, hey, look, you got 10 more seconds to get this thing in.
Well, sometimes at the end, right? This is 12th round and 10 seconds comes in.
It's cool to see bad blood the first round, and then so they're going back.
Showing a little bit of Thurman.
Oh,
this was a big deal coming up to the fight. Okay, I didn't know if you heard about this. This is his wife who just got married, correct? Right?
Okay.
That they're showing here, and this is the first time her coming to a fight. Now they say a lot of different things affect a fighter.
Okay.
You know, whether it be family coming, whether it be girlfriends, wives in the actual seats watching you during this time. Do you think that affects a fighter?
Well, yes, definitely. Okay, let me give an example, right? So when you're playing ball, right? You a whole bunch of fellas playing ball. We the boys. We just hooping. We doing a thing. Everybody doing it. Now watch a woman walk into the gym. Now all of a sudden, check up. Everybody grabs it hard. You got the elbows extra sharp now. You turn it. Everybody got pivot moves. Everybody, you slam it hard. Yeah. And definitely that happens right away with that. Now when it's a fight. And now your wife is there, for the first time, and she's walking through. She looks like Beyonce. I just saw the thing, and she's coming through, looking like I was hating on Beyonce. No. Okay, but so that I would have to say if it was me fighting, it would definitely affect me. Now I would much rather, I think, just not have family there and not maybe family family like the boys, like the homies, cousins, cousins and stuff. But I don't want my romantic relationship there. I don't think. Plus, it's their job. I kind of think it's a job sometimes too. Like when it's that type of job, like say if you're going to the most important board meeting in your life, do you want your wife cheering you on in the thing, or do you want your husband, do you want your fiance at your job? Mm-hmm. I don't know.
And some people even have younger kids, like that's a whole other level. Like in young kids.
Yeah.
Not just like,
you're right.
10, 11, 12. Like I've seen young kids.
Real young kids. Kids are crying watching their daddy get knocked out.
Yeah, but
he waved the fight already.
He stopped the fight. He said no.
He fought Ensign now. Ensign got.
We're going to see when playing back. Ensign is not happy about this decision at all.
And talking, not looking
not happy about
But what
this
happened
decision.
is Ensign was giving low blows all day. He was wrapping up and he was wrapping up and just doing real unorthodox stuff. It was unorthodox stuff. Now look, Lipnitz gave a little bit of low blows as well, but it seemed like Ensign was just not only retaliatory, but just weird. It was just weird. It looked
just
unorthodox.
Not true boxing. Not boxing like you should be.
No, it wasn't suicide. He looked unorthodox. The way he was just holding on, the way he just kept grabbing. It was awkward. Ensign is upset. We were talking about the whole thing, and as soon as the replay,
be a little bit upset. We'll run that back though. The replay here,
but we'll go ahead and give the real analysis.
I mean, what can you say? I mean, obviously.
I mean, it was going. He was giving. It was just a real weird fight. Well, it looks like we get to the main card even quicker.
Coming out to begin with, they were both, throwing, like I said, trying to.
Well, look, and the ref, he's trying to get explanation to his corner.
Yeah, sure. That's the winning corner. So
yeah,
he's happy about that decision, obviously.
Real happy.
Ensign's corner, not on the other.
No, he was pounding the ground. He's real upset. I get it. You know, that's
I mean, rules are rules, though, right?
Okay,
You know, coming in, so let's see.
Here.
Ooh.
He knocked him down. Look, we missed the knockdown.
He knocked him down. Yeah.
Look.
Oh.
Left, right, straight, and then he came.
I mean,
Yep, that's the left hook.
Right on the chin.
Caught the left hook and he couldn't do anything else.
I mean, and flat out like Superman, though.
Yeah, he did. He turned him. He watched him into Superman. And the left hook coming just.
Wow, what a.
Ooh, Lipinets come through. It was a left hook from the Kremlin.
You're gonna want to replay that if you're not watching this live with us.
That was
sure.
I'm serious. Hey, I wonder if Putin's watching this. For real though. I wonder if Putin watching that and like congratulates him like our president would congratulate him.
I mean, he hits him with a good uppercut, right?
But no,
and then
it's over. It's over. He was just done after that. The strong left hook off the counter comes from Lipinets, off the right hook coming from Ensign. It was a strong counter. Strong counter and a great hit. Wow, look, I thought it was technicality.
Right?
I know, we were talking while it happened, look at that. But so
that's all
so I was for technicality. You're right. That's what we pay the money for.
But we're replays for it, right?
So the ref waved him off as it looked like Ensign wanted to continue. He wanted to get up and continue. The ref waved him off like you're still starry-eyed.
I think he went ahead and started the.
It was starry night.
No, walk towards me. He couldn't even walk towards me. So just a great shot. So there we go. Sometimes they
catch him up quick.
Really
second round. Caught him quick in the second round.
Okay, so we've had a second round knockout, third round knockout.
Good stuff.
For sure. So all throughout the night, we want to see if we can get a fourth round knockout.
Well, it's good stuff. And I tell you, I'm trying to keep logging, so I'm trying to keep water. And then I got the herbal tea.
Hydration, right?
Hey, you got the water and herbal tea.
It's hot where we are right now, right? Live from Lincoln, Nebraska, a little hot.
Okay, so look at that. Round 2, 57 seconds. So he moves on to, Lipinets moves on to 16-1. Feeling good, feeling great.
Feeling really
KO
good.
tonight. You know it feels good having KO tonight. You get to go celebrate.
Well, that's what you came out for. And you like to see that, right? The sportsmanship right there. You know,
after
shaking
the
hands after it.
unorthodox fight. Got knocked up. Out.
14, but there you go. Got to take the signature picture there.
So that's tough. You know, it's really great to be a good loser, right?
You got to be a good sport, right?
Shake it up.
I am not a good sport. I don't like to lose. No. Okay.
I know.
No, you got to be a good sport. You try to leave places better than you found them. Right. Correct.
Right. That's good stuff.
We've always been taught that. So.
Yeah, that's good.
But
shout out to Papa John. Shout out
to PJ for that one.
So. I'm really just super impressed with. Oh, there it goes again.
Announcing the winner now.
Oh, announcing this winner. Going nice.
We'll let him get his glory really quick.
He has his glory. I'm gonna make sure. Let's hop on to make sure to hop onto the link here so we.
Yeah. Right now, if you're watching with us, go ahead and comment. Let us know what you're thinking about things right now.
So
let us know who you think may win the fight tonight. Pacquiao, Thurman.
This fight.
I mean, it's gonna be good, right? And we're getting quicker up to it. It looks like people are getting knocked out.
Well, why it's I think so quick too is because people are coming out here. They know they're on national TV. This is pay-per-view. They know it's the time.
Sure.
They know that and so I think it's real cool once you're. It's really time. You know, it is prime time. You're on. And you can be the person.
It's time for action. It's fight night. You looking really that gold on me like a Pharaoh.
It's
know?
It's fight night. It's fight night. It feels good.
And they feel it.
Well,
I'm ready to get to the next one though.
So again, the translation process here. That's one thing that I've always
wished that?
Well, I wish I could speak a different language. Right?
Oh, man.
I'm always like, I got to get on my stuff and got to get into a different language. Got to get to speak.
Tell people how often I wish trilingual. I mean, I think it's amazing. People know more than 2 different languages.
Yeah, that's why I get real frustrated.
Imagine the type of discipline that takes to be able to do that. Like,
no, that's real. Well, I get real super frustrated when people. Hate on people who come here and only speak a little English.
Yeah.
I say you probably don't speak any of their language.
Not even a little bit.
You probably don't speak it, and so that's something I've always appreciated people that can speak a couple different languages, and it's something I wanted to always do. I gotta make that one of my disciplines is to make sure I get to try to speak a different language.
I sincerely think that it's like it's important. Like why not? You are able to. So
every time
I love seeing when this happens. This is just awesome.
That was so serious. That left hook is so serious, so sincere. Awesome.
All right.
So
stars are coming in.
Stars coming. Mark
Davis. Rangers owner, huh? Raiders.
He's not just watching the Raiders. He's here watching the fight too.
That haircut, that's great.
What would be real awesome is there a way we can get the live feed where we can see it right here for the producers? Can we get the live feed so we can see the comments, my brother? On the 4 spot? That'd be awesome. And then we'll
wow, Raiders what do you think, man? Raiders, man.
You know what? The new stadium's gonna open in Vegas. That's why he's there looking in Vegas. He's at his new home. No place like home.
Time to roll the dice on him, man.
Hey, you know me. I got no problem.
I'm not a big fan of Gruden. I am not like you let go.
Oh, yeah,
Khalil Mack, what's wrong with you?
No, I haven't been a fan of Gruden since Tampa Bay. No, but hey, I think he was way better than staying in his quarterback role.
Yeah, sure, yeah. That was great coming up to the draft. Preparing for that. People like that. I don't no shade whatsoever, but
No, there's a little shade. I'm a willow tree right now. Just throwing some shade on it. So they got Wilder back up here for the
listen to Wilder commentate and talk about things. He's funny to listen to.
I love his energy.
He will give you a story.
To this day.
Give you a story.
To this day. I know, but hey, I love his energy because a lot of people are they don't say it as real as they can. They're not. They're afraid to be as real as they can with it. And he puts it out.
He walks it like he talks it, right?
No, I like it.
He's a Southern boy coming. He's coming out, and he's letting you know what he feels like. It's great. Go ahead.
I tell you what, he is. I don't know anybody. Okay, think about throughout the history of fighters, right? Who do you think is touching him on history of fighters? Like, I would love to see him. Like, what do you think that him and Joe Frazier would have did? Like that would have been a fight,
just
right?
the physiques and the body types of these fighters and stuff. And I think about it now, and definitely those older fighters and what it would be like to see them go at each other. It wouldn't be awesome to have it like how they have on the games, and then you go and play with the older kids.
Like fight night. That's fight night. I haven't played the newest fight night.
But that would be something like, right? To be able to do it. Pick those type of matches together.
I know back in the day we used to do a lot of
it's like people aren't as into this.
A lot of Lennox Lewis against like Ali. He used to do like the Roy Jones Jr. against.
Wow, I listened to some commentary from Roy Jones Jr. the other day on one of those shows on ESPN. He just talking about the abuse and stuff that he's went through with his father and things like that. And it was just very enlightening about why he was the way he was. Just when the way he just started on the show, he's just very like. No emotion, no nothing. He just came on the show and as they're asking him the question, stuff like that, he's just nonchalantly going about it,
So Roy Jones,
great fighter, right? So
he was living in Russia for a while. He's still living there. He was living there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, he fought a couple fights in Russia and whatnot. Yeah, but Roy was still fighting. He was still fighting serious. Look, earlier today.
Porter.
Oh, shucks. Spence and...
No, that's Sean Porter going against, what is it?
No, that's... what do you call that?
Spence, you're right.
Spence is on there.
Spence is going to demolish him without a doubt.
But here's the thing.
But I don't care. Man,
Anytime.
He said he ain't scared no man from Nebraska. That's what he said.
You know what? I don't like that, where you from, where, like my man said, it ain't where you from, man, it's where you at, there's real ballers out in Cali, some homies just got, really though, it's really, from everywhere that you are, there's differences, there's different things, that happen, different places. So, I'm excited for any fight because these are professionals. They do this for a living. Every day, 8 hours a day, they do this for a living. Now, like I said, when it comes, and I know we're skipping ahead, probably a couple years still, but when we do get to see Crawford and Spence get at this thing.
You think that's still a couple years out?
I do, unfortunately, because
I want to see it.
Because it's gonna be a bigger payday.
I want to see it soon. Right now, it's so much animosity, so much big. Like, who should Crawford fight next? Who is next on Crawford fight?
You know what?
I've been asked this, and
like I said, I'm not even really.
And I've been told it's the winner between the Thurman and Pacquiao, right?
You know, like I say, look. Oh shucks, they're gonna get it here. Porter and Spence.
But I think without a doubt, Spence is the more dominant fighter than Porter.
Like, I would agree.
See what he has to say.
I would agree, but my thing is, again, anytime that you get on there ready to fight, anything can happen. Anytime that you go to fight, anything can happen. And so that's yeah, anything can and will happen. Right?
Nothing the trainer can say on the side, that's gonna. You gotta make it happen yourself. You gotta get that instilled in there.
Most definitely. What I love is, again, how professional you have to be. Because we out here, they're doing the press conference, they're talking, they're out here together.
Dressed to impress, ready to go. I love to see that.
And then in a couple months, they gotta go in there and try to knock each other's head off.
Right.
That's really, I love
You're standing feet from somebody that you're saying, I'm gonna destroy you in 12 rounds. That's what you're saying.
I tell you what, so we have. Let's see real quick.
We know what's gonna happen.
It does seem to have deteriorated. Who started it?
I mean, the relationship over with. The relationship over with until the fight's over. So until the fight's over, they raised me victorious, and I had that WBC strap around my waist, and I had the IBF belt. The relationship over with.
You said he's jealous of you, Sean.
It is what it is.
Look, see, now when the commentator tries to, instead of be mediator, try to be instigator, that's what's happening right now. The commentator's being instigator, trying to
that's your job, right? I'm pretty sure they're in her ear telling her, go ahead and get a little bit more agitation out of them.
Hey, look, at first Porter was smiling, now it's kind of looking like, look, say it again, Spence, look. Ooh, look how he looking down, look.
Look at
Porter, man.
And I look better than him, too.
Oh, he said he looked better.
Oh,
Spencer said he looks better than him, too.
That's new levels.
They broadcasting, they trying to get him more popular.
Oh my goodness.
I am who I am. He wants everything.
He said, I am who I am. Porter said, I am who I am. He wants everything I got, talking to Spence. He said he wants everything I am. Oh, man. See, now,
this is great. This is what it's all about.
Now, I'm a Peter Tosh fan myself. I am what I am when I am. Yeah, so he put out that.
Garcia, they talked to it, yeah.
You guys see his advice. I tell you what.
You think Garcia can give him advice, huh?
You know what? You better take anything that you can get when you're fighting a man like Spence. Okay? But seriously, I really do think that at any time, anybody can get knocked out.
Sean Porter is a different fighter from Mikey Garcia.
Thanks for reacting to Garcia giving Porter advice.
A few things, but I don't pay attention to that. Ideally, I think Sean Porter's gonna get in the inside. I think he's gonna try to fight. I seen a recent interview where he said in the Ugas fight.
These guys are going to go at it.
Yeah, and they're talking about.
Come fight night. They're going to go at it.
So we're listening. We're trying to ear hustle what they're saying, and Spence is sounding real confident and just talking more.
Insane,
the Porter's just sinking it in.
Tied. Look at that thing. The fact
wait, you don't like the big bow? I like the big bow sometimes.
Bow tie is great, but not the big.
Yes, the big bow. That's like the double Windsor. He got the double Windsor.
He doesn't have a neck, so it just always looks.
He got the double Windsor, and then my man Spence, he got the 50. He got 50-11 chains and a watch so icy that it's gonna stop global warming.
So icy.
That man's watch single-handedly. It's gonna bring the ice age.
See, and that's what I like about the fights. It's fight
personality of
just everything leading up, like you said, everything leading up to it. It is a theatrical show. They're drawing you in. They're making you choose a side.
Well, the greatest of the greatest do that, right? Like Muhammad Ali even apologized to Joe Frazier and his family afterwards, saying, I'm sorry because of how much strife Joe Frazier took as be called like an Uncle Tom and things like that because of how great Ali was at promoting these fights and promoting this side-to-side thing. And so these guys, they're really doing a good job.
Those old clips. I love when we see those old clips. Look at that
flat top,
hard part on there.
So, well, I'll tell you what, the
That's
gloves
amazing.
weren't as heavy back in that day either. The gloves weren't quite as heavy. So, if you're watching live, comment in on who you think is going to win. Oh, let me get that one right there, sir. I appreciate you. Comment on live who you think is going to make that one. It's all right. Look, mom is funny. Look, I'll always caught up. So
Answer out there.
I have to. So look, if you're watching, who do you think is gonna win? Do you have Thurman?
Let us know.
Do you have Pac-Man? Is Pac-Man gonna come? He's 40 years old. Thurman's 30. Who's gonna be able to come out?
Who is gonna come and reign supreme tonight?
I've always had my hands on different people. I've always had my visions on different things, but I really think now, as I watch it more, as we talk about it more, we go through, I really think Pac-Man is gonna do it. Gonna take the distance.
All right.
The young gun in Thurman, I don't know, man. I think Pac-Man's gonna be ready.
Man, I just want it to be a really, really good fight. I do want to see it go to distance, even though I'm saying that I think that it's gonna go for.
Oh, the bells are ringing.
Bells are ringing.
Oh, the bells are ringing.
For Pernell Whitaker. That's right. He passed not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
It's
a moment of silence. We should take a moment of silence for Pernell Whitaker, one of the greatest fighters of all time.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. May God rest his soul.
So, quick moment of silence for Pernell Whitaker.
Great fighter, right?
One of the best fighters in history. Not only that, was fighting when, again, I think in the golden ages of boxing still. Right? So, man, it's always sad when you lose a legend. But moving on, for the rest of the people coming up now, again, why I love Fight Night is just because you never know what's going to happen. It's all different cultures, it's all different people.
Are we going to see somebody get put to sleep? You know, and
we're
watching the undercards last
weekend
and seeing, the pillow. So many props and stuff is coming out now. You see, we got the young fighter coming out with the sleeping pillow. The pillow, put him to sleep, you know what I mean?
I think we saw as much high-level action as we're going to see in the undercard. When it comes to the main fight, the main event, I just see a tactical, skillful.
Okay, so it takes longer to get into it.
I think so. I see something real skillful and tactical coming from Pac-Man. I really do.
Well, you typically do. I mean, these fights, I like to see action right away. Like, bell goes, boom, boom, go in there for the knockout, And UFC, I guess that's what you see most often, right?
Yeah.
Right, for action. Next fight coming out here.
Oh. So Ugas Figueroa, we have coming up next, and the WC welterweight title eliminator. So I tell you what, you know how it goes. If you win, you can be next up. You get your shot. You get your shot. You gotta fight to get your shot. I'm excited to see who's gonna get your shot.
That's what you worked all the time for. That's what you're training for. That's what you want to come up for.
Now this should be a real entertaining fight. Again, these guys should come out here and get at it. I do plan to see a more tactful first round though, or maybe some real let me fill you out a little bit before just coming in crazy, and hopefully it isn't such a unorthodox fight.
We'll see if it goes a little bit further, at least 5-6 rounds.
Well, if it doesn't, again, people just gonna need to people are going to need to be ready to see that main event faster because it's been happening so far.
I'm glad that the undercards are going this way because then it builds up even more to the main event. Hopefully, that means Pacquiao and Thurman want to give an even bigger show. You can't let these undercards show you out.
Now,
you can't let them show you out, right?
Now we talked about Thurman's wife and her being there for the first time.
Yeah.
What do you think the role plays on Pacquiao being such a national figure in
Senator, right?
Being in the legislative Philippines, like really being a national figure to where when he moves, the whole country moves, right? Mm-hmm. How do you think that plays a role on every fight that he goes into?
I would assume it plays a big role. Pacquiao, like we said, is not a very loud, in-your-face fighter right before. He just says that, he is going to go in there and put to work what he's been doing in training.
Yeah.
I think he knows that weighs heavily. He has a nation that is behind him. But maybe is it easier for him, I think, now, right? Since he's had those losses and, some pretty bad losses.
Yeah. And he goes home, he's still a hero.
Still a hero. People still love you. But this fight is a big fight for him. I think that he does it. If he wants to, he's considered one of the greatest. But to leave out on a good note, right? You want to be this prime, one-time Keith Thurman.
So what if he beats one time? Does he continue to fight more, or does he leave it alone?
I think he continues to fight more.
For
sure. If you beat them, and he's still been quoted to say, he still wants for because of retirement to fight again. We don't think, Money Mayweather gonna do that. Money Mayweather.
So Ugas has already came to the stage now. Figueroa Jr. is heading his way to the stage right now, and
boys look like they're tuned in, ready
I tell
to
you
go.
what, they came to stages fast. There was not too much showmanship in that. Figueroa Jr. He's coming through he's
strolling through fast.
Just
right?
stoked. He gave a couple fist bumps, and then he just stoked. A couple fist bumps.
He's ready to go.
Couple fist bumps to the real supporters, to the real people of his team, and then he's out there. And I mean, seriously, not even real big signature music. They're just coming in just ready to go. I tell you what, look, if I was a fighter, I would spend 10 minutes on the signature music. I'd come out to Tupac, mix in some West Side Connection.
Hit him up. That's what you come out to.
I started with Tupac, then I'm mixing some West Side Connection just for nostalgia back in the day. Maybe put some Busta Rhymes just to get weird, some dangerous on.
Busted.
There's a woo-ha. The
Wu-Tang on it.
Oh yeah, come on.
Old Dirty.
Wu-Tang, put
Old Dirty on there.
Oh, I'll put on some Old Dirty.
Got some money.
Don't you? I said, hey, that was my thing.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
I'm hoping that this fight right here, they're looking like
hold on, really quick. If we're gonna say something about Wu-Tang, I gotta give a shout out to Ghostface Killer. That's my favorite Wu-Tang member. That's my favorite Wu-Tang member. Fish Scale, that album went tough.
Man.
Okay, so are we gonna see a longer fight hit here?
Or is it gonna be like the other two before, shorter? Definitely a little bit more.
Oh shucks! I tell you what, Ugas is looking like he wants to make.
A little bit more interesting
like
looks going on beforehand. That's for sure. I see a lot more tougher looks on these guys' faces than last week.
So when they're going through all the rules, all the names, all the things, what do you think's going through the brain? What do you think's going through the head? Are they really thinking about the rules that are happening? Are they thinking about the
I wonder that, right? Because I'm thinking right when I used to get ready for sports or something like that, right? When I playing, what did I do? What did I get ready? I know.
We played volleyball.
Getting a little bit of volleyball, a little bit of softball, a little bit of basketball,
You were great at it.
I wish I would have gotten into tennis.
You were great at it.
Serena Williams used to do the thing, and now Coco coming down on her.
You were great at it.
Man. I think that, music always plays a big role, right? Obviously, that's why we see these guys coming out to whatever music it is that they want to come out to, right? So that's a big one right there, because that's the first thing they're doing before they get to the ring. Then they get to the ring, right? And they're surrounding themselves with their trainers and everybody in their corner. I'm assuming they're hyping them up in some way, right? They're talking to them, they're getting in their head. I'm wondering if sometimes they walk out there and they're like, they're quiet, they don't like to engage in doing any of that, and just kind of get in their own head, get in their own zone, ready to go, ready to play, ready to box them. Right, that is, man, because that's what it is. It's coming down to it. Wilder. I mean, he had a lot of flack, right, about how extreme the talk he was before fighting Fury, before fighting the man he put out, the first round. So,
I knew that was gonna happen because we were together in that fight, and we saw it end, and it was just the aggression, the way that Wilder said, "Look, I'm gonna use my right to end this man's life." Like just the way that he was talking, you knew that.
A lot of people didn't like that. A lot of people, but then a lot of people realized it's the sport of boxing, right? Do you agree with that? Tell us if you agree with that. Let us know. What do you think? Is it too? Is there? Can you go overboard with the trash talk before the fight? Let us know what you think.
Did it go overboard? Did it go too much? But my thing is too, can you go overboard when you're gonna go into a ring and fight somebody? Can you go overboard?
You can be. You can.
Is anything off limits? Right? Is something off limits? Is something not supposed to be off limits?
Kids off limits? Or this off limits?
Should it?
No, right?
This should be a good fight. My man, Rodney. This should be a good fight. Good looking, big ups. Now I have a link. Did producers get the pictures that I sent? Because we're gonna want to put that up in a little bit. When you're ready to put that up, let me know, because I have an announcement about that one. Did you hear me, Megan?
All right, first round just started between this.
Okay, Ugas Figueroa Jr. And who's gonna get it out?
Bro, those are.
Yeah.
Figueroa already. He's ready to go. Let's go.
I've been working on it.
Yes. He's coming out strong.
So when we're ready to put that on screen, let me know.
These guys are ready to come out. They're out here
just let me know.
exchanging
and
punches right away, not waiting.
I got a surprise.
They're not feeling each other out. Oh, wow.
Okay, so maybe like in 2 minutes.
I know they're always good. So.
In 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll have the break here from this round break. It'd be a great time to go into that. Sure. Now.
Ugas is coming out hard, punches to the head, catching with left-right combination.
I love the head movement. You keep the head.
You like that bobbing and weaving, right?
You gotta keep the head movement. Now Ali, he used to keep the head up.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
He said, "Man can't hit what his eyes can't see."
He's so
rumble,
pretty.
Young man, rumble.
You can't hit somebody that's so pretty. That's all.
Oh, so ref just gave a warning to a behind the head punch, a back of the head punch. And so when they're wrapped up, Figueroa is still giving shots, even when they're wrapped up. He's giving shots while they're wrapped up. And I tell you what, that's dangerous because you'll get caught one of those short, nice ones. Dangerous. Put the mic on.
Dangerous.
Tell you what, but then you got the buster too. This, yes. We can make
this is how we do.
No, I was saying about the Montel Durham, but we can't.
Oh man, look at this.
The real MJ.
I'm liking the combinations I'm seeing.
Ooh,
wow,
Figueroa just hit him with the left.
He's not backing down.
Oh,
shot to the head. Came with that uppercut.
A big left uppercut.
Coming through the glove.
Hey, so Ugas, they're both just going tit for tat here, back
That's what you want to see this fight, man. If you're watching this fight, I know you know.
So I thought they were gonna take some time filling each other out. Nope, they first round came out looking for blood. Again, they know they're on pay-per-view.
Oh wow. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're coming out, it's pay-per-view. It's time to put on a show. It's not time to sit there and knockdown.
Figueroa Jr. gets hit, knocked down. He got in the back. He did not go down. It does count as a knockdown.
He's counting down. It counts as a knockdown.
So Figueroa Jr. didn't actually hit the ground. He got hit with a nice hard right hook.
He has a cut up above
said he's all right. It's getting
left
red.
eye.
It's getting red. The left eye's getting red.
Already open.
And then did you see it open? I felt it just got red. It looked like a bee sting.
Ugas over here, he wants to finish it. He wants to finish it. He's throwing some hard punches,
I don't think
left,
Figueroa's there. But
he keeps leaving him over though.
Ugas is working the left hook, the left uppercut. He keeps working left hook, and then a right overhand.
See, that's what it is.
And he connects. And now it looks like Figueroa is a little drunk.
Now if he can just back him off of him, Figueroa, he's wrapping him up. He knows.
He better hold on, my brother.
Ugas wants to take him out first round, man.
Oh, this could be another short one if Figueroa doesn't get his
holding him up right now. It's like he's helping him.
So if he doesn't get the game together,
I was wondering that. I was wondering like, why not just go for it, right? Like, just knock him out.
Because the counter punch is sincere. Don't want to get hit by a counter.
Yeah. I guess
don't want to get hit by.
You don't want to.
And here comes the left on top of the eye. The right uppercut.
1, 2, right underneath the chin.
Connects right behind the ear and just sends him wobbly. Oh man! Now let's see. This one I think is the wobble. The right. Ooh, just a nice right straight. Right straight. So the right straight just.
That's what took him. That was the knockout. That was the knockdown. That's how it took him out.
Step with the two back and then into the ropes.
To the little dance.
To that.
He did a little bit.
Yeah, make a little love get down tonight. So.
Get down tonight.
All right. There's a slight cut. Looks like right to the cheek to nose area. There is a slight cut. That looks like it could have been a wrist action.
He's beating him up a little bit here.
He's beat up this first round.
Is he going to come out and go ahead and try to counter what's been happening?
So Figueroa Jr. keeps saying it's all right, keeps saying it's okay, keeps saying he's going to be all right. So let's.
I mean, obviously you're not going to not come out after the first round, right?
Let's see. He comes back.
I want to see Ugas just get right at them. Go ahead.
Figueroa's staying very close, very tight. He's wrapping up. And it looks like Ugas.
He's gonna break him apart. They've been holding on to each other for a while. Oh, he said he has him locked. He said he's holding the wrist.
So the ref gave a little warning. Ugas has a real bent over stance here with the hands. Oh, another right straight gets into Figueroa Jr.'s head.
And
so Ugas just keeps pushing him off. So Figueroa Jr. literally is just staying inside and just keeps wanting body contact. So here's the second warning Figueroa Jr. about the hit to the back of the head there. When they're wrapped up, Figueroa Jr. is getting the back of the head.
He has to do something to hurt him because he's losing the round.
Well, he definitely lost the first
he knows
round.
that.
I would count that as probably an 8 or 7.
He's staying
10,
real close.
8 to
He
10.
knows he's got too much reach on him. That
He
Ugas
does.
Is.
He's
You know,
just trying
that's
to
what
stay
it
in
is.
there.
He wants to try to keep it close.
And again, this is looks
the ref has to
unorthodox.
break him up here. It's
Now the
not
ref
a
is
clean fight at all.
ref is blaming Ugas for holding, but to me it seems like Figueroa Jr. just
There
won't
we go.
stop.
He
caught
Figueroa
him
with
right.
He
Can't stop. Won't
he's
stop.
hurt. He's a little hurt. He's a little hurt.
And it again, just unorthodox the way it's looking because they're both just holding on to each other now.
Right.
So I see what the ref is saying. Ugas is holding that right arm when Figueroa comes in because he's trying to
Sometimes
control
you
it. You want to control it so you don't get that overhand or that backhand hit. But it's just again, it's a real.
Oh yeah, see those body shots are going to do some things. Figueroa did get a little
uppercuts
that hit him, but
Ugas has uppercuts landing.
Ugas has body shots landing. He has everything
about everything
going for
working
him right
for him,
now.
right?
Yeah, sure.
From Cuba.
He's definitely winning the fight right now.
Is this our Cuban brother or is that a Puerto Rican brother?
I won't tell you.
I think it's Puerto Rican for sure.
Time.
You're holding. He's still warning
So the ref
Ugas
gets
here about
another
his holding.
hold.
He's holding him.
Another hold warning for Ugas. And I tell you what, from different angles it doesn't look like he is holding, but then once you catch that angle, you can tell he's definitely holding Figueroa's right arm.
Figueroa, I think, is still kind of hurt from the
Figueroa
first
got a
round,
nice
so.
left in though.
Kawhi's
Look
there.
at Kawhi.
NBA
Kawhi's
title.
right there,
MVP.
my man.
Toronto
Just
Raptors,
chill.
now a
Look,
Clipper.
Stove is
Now a
there.
Clipper.
Doesn't look like he's having fun at the boxing.
I really like Kawhi. I like his game. I like the way he comes out, his presence.
Oh yeah, that was a stunner ring though.
Wow, figure out the exchanges in the corner here on the ropes.
It is. He's on the ropes.
Ugas still has him back down though, so
And
I think he has a little. Those are kind of lower shots there.
I tell you what.
He
People are getting their money's worth and they're just coming to see a fight because these guys are doing what you said. They're fighting. They are just fighting.
Well, you want to come out. It's pay-per-view, right? It's big night for you. Big plateau. You better come out and.
Ooh. Again, it's time.
Wow.
Okay, so
Ooh.
we're at that break. Were we able to get that picture up? All right, we're still waiting on it. Stay tuned, 'cause I got something real cool coming. I know. You're not quite ready for you. I'm gonna try to do how we doing Charles Barkley.
I look good in anything. So we really don't.
Anything. We really can't get.
Catch me by surprise. Show me something now.
So, really, again, this has been a fight.
It's been good, right? It's been entertaining. We've been seeing a lot of different things from both fighters.
All the undercards have been really entertaining.
From
fights.
this point, I mean, obviously you think, right? Ugas
is ahead. He's ahead. I would give him that round again. At least 9 to 10. It would have been 8 to 10 without the warning that the ref had to consistently give the holding.
I mean, there are a lot of warnings. But
Ugas
just has too much power, too much reach on him. I mean,
it looks like Figueroa keeps trying to play towards the ref and trying to. He definitely is a better boxer. Sweet science is there for Ugas, and Figueroa looks like he's kind of just holding on for dear life in the third round here. 2 minutes to go in this round, and Figueroa looks tired.
Figueroa has thrown 31. Ugas has thrown 41.
No, he's thrown 147. He's landed. Figueroa's landed 31.
He's
thrown 148. Now Ugas has landed 42, but they've been more substantial. They
have been more power hits. I mean, that's for sure. More power hits.
Now Figueroa, don't get me wrong. He continues to work the jab, and then while he's inside, he's been scoring on little points. Because
Figueroa's on the ropes, can't get off. You gotta move away from there.
Yeah, you should
I guess
definitely get out. He's tired.
I'm over here.
It's easier said than He's tired. It's tough. It's super tough. We're gonna have so we're gonna do some really cool things tonight. We're gonna go into live at a couple other fight parties, because one of the biggest things about fighting culture is fight parties. So we'll go live to some fight parties. We'll we also have I got another surprise coming up. So we got a couple really cool things actually. Let me see if I like surprise. I tell you what. Well, as long as it's not a surprise like those type of surprises, like no parties, like not this type of surprise. I'm talking about real surprise, just regular. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna throw you another one here. Look, I'm throwing things to the producer. When you see me looking down, I'm doing work, y'all. I'm doing work. I'm doing work for the quality of our broadcast.
That's the best part about this, right?
Yeah.
Best part about this
there'll
show
be another one that
we're
brings
vibing with you. We hope that you're vibing
There's
with
another
us.
one, and that'll be one of our.
This
live
fight is
ones.
really. I mean, this fight is an entertaining fight.
So
Figueroa is
Ugas
taking
coming with
punches from
big
Ugas right
left,
now.
big right in that last
End
10
of
seconds.
the third. All right, we're making it to the fourth round, it looks like.
So again, scoring, I would
First time we made it to the fourth
again
round.
give a 9 to 10 on that again to Ugas in the round right now. I'd have Ugas up by at least 4 points.
We got
now
we
look
got
at Figueroa Senior.
All right, he's there supporting.
He has to
supporting
come
the
support
boy.
his boy. And then who is
Who's
that?
next?
That is
that's his brother.
That is the little
bro.
The
interim WBA
little
World Super
bro.
Bantamweight. Okay.
Got a couple chains too. He got a little bro. Look like he had
chain hang. Look, gold on me like a Pharaoh.
I love it. It looked like he had he might have like he was backstage with makeup too.
Hair makeup. It went hit him real quick before they went in for that live cutout, right?
I tell you, man, boy, look powdered up, man. I tell you what, hey, look when you. When you're champ, you do what you want, I guess. Huh? When you're champ, you do what you want.
When you're on this type of stage right here, you've done well for yourself, that's for sure.
Now, I hate to say it, the left is just coming crazy.
Under the neck. We got landed some shots under the neck. I mean, that's going to stop you from breathing. And then right underneath the shoulder, all of these hits that he's landing are putting a wow.
He really had him in the corner.
Fourth round beginning, Ugas goes right at him, right at him.
It's just a lot of uppercuts. I see more uppercuts being thrown by Ugas than you see usually in a fight.
I like to see those uppercuts. I feel like those are deceiving, right? Because it looks like it's, could be doing something different.
And just
swooping coming up under. Could be like a body shot, but then it comes up to your chin, right?
Just a swoop and a pop. There's another
take
uppercut
it to the upper move, huh?
Again, Ugas is holding that right arm. He continues to hold Figueroa.
That's part of the strategy, I think, here. And he's able to do it enough to be able to stop Figueroa from establishing his game plan. Figueroa is just right now, at this point, just searching for anything.
He's searching in the fourth round.
A glimpse of hope.
We already got him searching.
And the judges have Ugas as well winning. So.
Yeah, okay. So they're up 8-9-9. Looking like 26-30. Yeah, we said about 4-point differential, right? Yep. And the 8 came in the first round when there was a knockout scored. Even though Figueroa did not hit the ground, he still had the knockout. It was woozy.
Still counted as a knockout.
Counted as a knockdown.
Knockdown, yeah, wasn't a knockdown.
Scored as a knockdown, definitely. So again,
typically though they score them as like 10-8, right? But that's when they hit the canvas, I suppose. Maybe that's why they hit the 9.
A couple times you get the 7.
Either way.
Yeah. But
Ugas is still dominating the fight.
It was an 8 in the first round as well.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
It's not official judges. Of course, it's just our commentators, like people like.
It was an 8. It was. Yeah.
So here it goes.
People like me. They be like me. They can relate to it.
So. No. Another warning, another timeout.
He's sending them to their corners.
So he's gonna talk to Figueroa.
What is this about? He's telling
he wants to check out the eye.
Ooh,
so we got an accidental headbutt. We got a big cut, and we're gonna make for sure that this is gonna be able to
carry on. I'm assuming they're gonna let him fight on. Usually, typically,
he said it's okay. He said
typically
it's okay.
It's only if it's like near the eye or something like that when they're gonna make.
Now I love the caution out of the ref.
I mean, that is your job. You want to make sure that at the end of the day that these fighters can go home to their families.
You're right.
Because we talk about it, it's a dangerous sport. I mean, and one punch can take you out.
Ooh, big hits right here. Big hits.
I mean, he has him on the ropes again.
Incidental headbutt, and Figueroa had really.
He took more of the brunt of that.
Well, he also initiated it. It was him coming in. He initiated that headbutt.
Initiated, and it turned out the other way.
It's not how it was planned.
You guys pushing him away here.
Now that uses a lot.
He's showing his strength.
That's about the 10th time I've seen him push. And that's like doing 10 push-ups.
That has to intimidate. Has to let you down at some point, right? Like this guy is just tossing me around.
It could be that as well.
Wow, he hit him with a good uppercut. Ugas, this uppercut is.
Ugas is letting it loose. He's letting it loose right now.
Ugas is showing what he do.
That's
do what you do.
He's letting it loose right now, and he continues to go.
Yeah.
So. And it's up. And it's up.
He stopped it.
Okay, no, just a little break. Just a little break in the action. Just a bit of break.
They're just tying up by these ropes. You guys are still doing damage though. He's winning every round here. I want to see a knockout. I think the next round he's gonna come out and do a little knockout.
Excuse me.
All right, Thurman, here we go.
So Ugas came back and said something to Thurman before that fight. That was nice.
So what do you think? Does that mean
the
something?
Same team.
Working on the same team there.
And Miss Universe was posting with Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's really good stuff.
Man,
Oh,
I just
I saw
wonder
that.
what his mind is like right now. What is his mindset right now?
Do you
What
think
is
we
like-
could get? It'd be really awesome if we could get this one up as well. Do you think we get this one?
We're getting ready for the 5th round here
Fifth
with
round.
the
Look at the old
the
Pacquiao.
old Pacquiao. They're cutting into some old finish here, Pacquiao. Turned pro at 16.
So he's been a professional for 60%
60% of his life. What a dip.
Professional for 60%.
What a dip. So that's like, you work somewhere for the next what? 40, 50 years.
Wow. I mean, that's 60% of his life. That is.
I think
serious.
people tend to forget about that. Forget about how easy it is for you to, just think of these athletes as like, souls, just not human.
For
right?
60%
These
of
guys
his
are
life,
going
that's what
at
he's
it.
done. So 5th round, and we're going into the Figueroa. Ugas still going strong.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what?
I think Ugas is
Another
going to take
timeout.
care of him here. I mean,
Another
Figueroa
timeout.
looks tired.
So there's one
Taking
point.
a point away from
Taking a
Ugas.
point away from Ugas. Point away from Ugas. What's the call?
It's
Gotta
the
stop
holding.
holding.
He's
Calling
holding
hold. So
the left
Ugas is
wrist.
saying that he's not holding.
And the
he's
ref
saying
is
he's coming
giving
in.
numerous
Numerous.
warnings.
That's
I
fine.
mean, at some point you got to make sure, stop listening to him.
Now I have seen this has.
Ugas is not happy about it.
Figueroa gets close.
Like he's out.
Ugas holds. He's holding that left arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, holding left arm. It's the left arm where he gets the point taken away. He's holding that left arm. And it was a real evident hold that time. I mean, sometimes it's not as evident. It was, I thought.
We've been noticing it.
It has, but
he
the
has
same
him
way,
on the ropes again. How many times is that? I mean, every round it seems like he's on the
he's
ropes,
been
right?
fighting off the ropes
He's
as
been-
well. Now Figueroa gets in the middle of the
And
ring.
Ugas is still pushing him away, showing him he still has that strength, he still has that dominance over him.
Now the ref is really getting on Figueroa as well with the wrap of the hold as well because he's holding.
Because he's still, I kind of see him still trying. Look at this.
Again, he's gonna give a. He said, "Look, we're both gonna
So
come."
both of them, they're gonna clear back,
It's
bring
like,
it back to the middle of the ring.
hey,
Here we
this
go.
fight,
Ugas is
guys.
over here throwing shots.
Ugas is
He's
throwing.
landed 2 of them.
So now it's the 5th round. Does he have enough power
Ugas
to
is
knock him
landed
down
over
now?
90 punches to the 62.
So and a lot of those have been to the head.
To the head, is that what you, yeah.
And that's to my
Presumably.
point. You're taking a lot of damage to the head if you're a fighter.
If you're a
You
fighter,
take a lot
you're
of damage
definitely
to the
going
head.
to be sore and, man. Oh,
Oh, there
Ugas
he
is
is.
just
Head
laying
movement,
down
head
the
movement.
punches on him
Nice. The
right
head
now.
movement is nice. It continues with the head movement.
It is.
So, and it looks a lot of times like Figueroa is just doomed, but then he keeps fighting. It looks like he might have turned the
Who
corner
got
here.
on here?
And he definitely is going to, I believe.
Shout out to Larry. Thanks for showing up, man.
Big Larry on here as well. You
Hey,
know,
man, look, this fight right here that we're getting to watch, these guys
So
at least are going at it right. Figueroa is not showing a better effort, but he's in there.
he's
He's
in it.
not.
Well-
He's not giving up. That's
well,
what
Figueroa might be able to win this round. He's landed a lot. He's worked good. And then remember, Ugas has the point taken away because of continuous holding.
well, his
So-
corner's over there telling him, right?
So he has a chance. You're telling me we have a chance. Figueroa Jr. Okay, so 20 seconds left in this round. Who's going to make it? It's a statement. Figueroa
You do
needs
have to make a statement.
Land a couple right here at the end to make a statement, try to win this round and get up and help out with points a little. The ref has been very busy with all of the
Ooh,
warnings.
it's not got the hand up against the neck.
I'm telling you what,
Ooh, wow.
I love
Hit him
fight
with the
night.
1-2.
I love fight night. Oh,
I love fight night. I
oh.
want to see. Ooh,
Oh,
Ugas
and they
got a
cut
couple
it.
extras.
And they go.
Got a couple extras. in
Which
there,
one
right?
can we go to, my brother? Oh, neither yet? Any? Let's go to the picture. Can we go to the picture real fast?
What does he got? What does he
I'm
got?
going to go to the picture.
It's gonna
So,
be interesting, folks.
oh yeah.
I don't know
Oh
what he
yeah.
got. Let's see what's going on. I have no idea. I'm gonna be surprised just like you. So.
Hey,
Pretty good.
I love when we get to see championship stuff happening right here, and like everyone here is trying to be a champion, which is just great. I love
I'm just
fighting.
glad to be in this environment. I'm here vibing with you, right? We're gonna do a
Oh,
fun, cool thing here,
Shallee.
right? Gonna do what we like doing
It's
best.
my pleasure. We're good. We're good. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to this picture. This is gonna be a good one.
We got a picture.
So now we want to give a big shout out real quick to the tent shot. The tent
Tent
shot.
shot.
This picture here that we're gonna show. No, I don't see a picture yet. The picture going, but it should be coming. So this picture that's gonna come up here. This is gonna be a picture of
my dear sister, and she's gonna be excited. See, she's excited.
Oh, wow.
She's excited about. She just
Look
got
at
this
this.
beautiful tints in the background. You can see.
Young Jay and my oldest daughter right there. Yeah.
Okay, it's your oldest daughter. Now see.
A birthday present.
That's a birthday present. That wonderful tent
The
was done
tent.
by the tent shop.
Look at that tent.
And the tent shop is
Shout out to the
wonderful.
tent shop.
And the tent shop, I know their owner personally. He's a great guy, been a great friend of family, but even more than that, the way that he runs business. You can count on his product, you can count on his service. You know that if he's going to do it, it's going to get done right. And it's not just some guy messing around. It's years and years of experience. I want to say over 18, 19 years, maybe going on 20 years of experience.
That's all you hear, for
and it's great stuff. So big shout out to the Tent Shop, one of the sponsors here with the live broadcast on channel 724. So big shout out.
Big shout out. Thank you, of course.
Big shout out Tent Shop. So we
You
get
need
back
some
in
tents,
here.
go check them out.
Go check them out if you need a tent. And I know a lot of brothers need the tent.
You gotta
But
have
this
that
tent-
tent.
The
We're
sun
gonna
is
do
too
it
hot.
right for you.
The sun
Gonna
is
make
too
sure
hot
it
right
looks
now.
good.
You need some tents in your life. Go check out the Tent Shop. Check them out on Facebook.
Facebook.
Get with the Tent Shop. Now, real quick, we have, again, round 6. Round 6 and 12. And I'm
Right,
just...
let's go, man. I want to see. I mean, and the dominance that Ugas is asserting. I mean, 107 to 76 punches landed. Imagine the power punches that.
I tell you, once it gets to this,
What do you think?
once it gets to this later the round, I wonder sometimes, do they have enough power to make it happen? Floyd Mayweather just hopped on screen.
Money
and
Mayweather.
he has his assistant texting for him.
All I really want is money. I mean, he may. He talks with the,
Just kidding. No, but so no joke.
They're still tying each other up here.
Is there enough energy to put a knockout down now? And that's what I see when it gets later on.
From both of them? Either or.
Yeah, when it gets later onto the round.
I mean, I'm expecting a knockout from Ugas.
Are we destined
he
for a
is showing
decision?
me that he can do it. He can throw the right punch. I mean, right bat,
But
the
even
first
his
round.
best, one of his best
We're
punches.
cutting the pack
didn't
out
put him
right
on the
now.
floor.
Man, we're coming up to the main event pretty soon. This is going to be real fun.
Okay, so keep this. What do you think Pacquiao is going to feel like having Mayweather
watching him fight, right?
ringside?
It's not the first time he's doing ringside, right?
Of course
and
not.
usually he likes to say something a little after the fight, and hopefully he's standing for that.
Well, so
For it
Pacquiao
to be
wins.
meaningful.
Pacquiao wins, then he gets to look at Floyd and say, "What's up?"
What's up now?
That's
He
good.
He came out of retirement to fight somebody over there in Japan, right?
Well, you know that was just
off the
exhibition.
record. Off the
That was
record.
exhibition. That wasn't a real
Off the record.
fight. That wasn't
Off
a
the
real
record.
fight.
But
Coming up, look, we got 20 more seconds in this round. After this round, we're gonna go live to a fight party. One of the things I love about boxing and fight night is fight parties. Everybody's watching the fight. Different people, they get together, order the fight, and it's a great time to be around people, camaraderie.
You're ready to get time with family, friends, right?
So it's great. So we're gonna go live to a fight that's happening somewhere else. Live to my man Lawrence McIntosh.
Oh man, Lawrence! Shout out to Lawrence.
Shout out to Lawrence McIntosh. We're gonna go live to him in just a second. We're gonna go ahead and switch that feed live to Lawrence and check out what their fight night is doing. Yeah, that'll be real fun.
What's up? This is Reddy Red. I'm in Lincoln, Nebraska at the Stamos residence. We are at the fight party. Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman. And I have Manny Pacquiao in 6 rounds. He's about to put him down. It's going down. Fight party. If you're not at a fight party, you're not at the right party. Reddy Red signing off. Shout out to my boy Ishma Valenti. He's doing big things. Channel 724. Tune in, log in, tap out. Let's do it.
So, live, like you said, everybody goes live. Everybody's having fun. Look,
shout out to Lawrence.
shout out to Lawrence.
Right?
They're having fun. And everybody's watching fight. Everybody's trying to be a part of fight night because boxing culture is wonderful. Boxing culture is
it is. Like you said, it travels against to anybody, right? Anybody can relate. It's a traditional sport. It's an old sport, right?
Everywhere in the world. I love it.
Rugged.
I love boxing.
It's
great.
A manly thing, right? That's what everybody says.
What about Layla Ali?
Layla is amazing.
And she,
oh man, shout out to Layla Ali.
When you put the beauty and grace with the sweet science of boxing, it is something else. It is a great thing to see, and women's boxing in general, I love. Just like I love watching women's basketball as well.
Yeah.
It seems more technical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just seems like the plays are ran a little sharper.
You just see a little bit more finesse, right? I mean,
it's just something about the technicality that they get down to it. Hey, I don't know what it is. I appreciate it.
That's when we're coming out to show out. You know,
the queens, I
queens of the night. That's right.
So we have
We have 7th round, 2 minutes left in this round. Again, Ugas is 124 landed to 85, right? He's been dominating, but at no point is Figueroa out of this fight. He has not been lacking. It's not been so lopsided. This is true. It's true. I mean, it hasn't been so lopsided that it's been like, oh, I don't want to watch this anymore. It's been just total.
Not that much.
No,
I see way more power coming out of Ugas though.
That was,
and I want to see somebody knocked to the ground.
So that was a right hook. That
we gotta go 3 for 3 though. We want to see a 3 for 3.
That would be nice, but that was a hard right.
Ugas seems to be a little bit fatigued as well too. I wonder.
I mean, he's looking tired because he's allowing.
But you're exerting so much energy throughout this, right? You're throwing hard punches. You're trying to knock this. What is this weight? This is at what?
147.
150-pound man out, right?
Yeah. I mean, when they
that takes a lot of strength right there.
I mean, when they come fighting that weight, it's different than, of course.
So the judges there have Ugas winning every round except for the 5th.
So our man Rodney, big shot. He said if Ugas leaves it to the judges, then the judges may rob him and give it to Figueroa Jr. because of all of the politics that happen in boxing. He has the father, the brother as well in the ring. So Ugas should never leave it to the judges.
Ugas is not going to leave it to the judges. I think he's going to get this knockout happen.
Ugas may have heard my brother Rodney because he's going.
Right?
Hey, look, Ugas heard Rodney talking. He's at him, attacking him in the corner right now, doing exactly what he knows he does not want the judges to do this. This is true. This is true.
These are the kind of things that you want to see during it, though, right? This is what you're
right.
They're trying to.
You're right.
Ugas is over here, though. He's got to make it happen, though.
Rodney, I agree, my brother. He has to KO him. He has to have a KO right now, and it looks like he's going after it.
Okay.
20 seconds left. Body shots. These are. I'm talking about 2 to the body, 2 to the head, 2 to the body. It sounds like
just dominating.
It sounds like a Lil Wayne song.
Yeah, knock him out. I want to see 1, 2.
It is real
Figueroa's coming back though. His pride is coming back to him. His pride is coming back to him. You're right. It seems like they get a little bit more extra boost from right. It's like it's time to show the judges the last little minute, last little burst of energy for that.
So did you see how Ugas walked off to his corner after that one? He felt real good walking away from the corner right there. He felt real good on that one. Now this is just something else. Oh, Figueroa is just.
I'm glad they're giving us a lot to talk about it during this.
They are.
Oh, look at Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush
looking like a king.
Who is he with?
Yeah, that's what you got, bitch. Wow. Reggie Bush, that's his wife.
Who is he looking at? Oh, that's his wife, huh?
So this is what we're talking about though, right? Right now brings out the stars. It brings out the stars. It brings out the show. It brings out the glitz, the glamour, everything you want to see about it. I love that type of thing about this kind of event. You go to Vegas
and see what's up. You really go. It's great. And again,
and this is why they want a performance like that, like they are. You know?
See every different type of person there. From
every other city we go.
So really, from the rafters down to ringside, it's totally different. It's great to see. So here we go. Right, round 8. Round 8.
Round 8 is Ugas gonna finally put him down.
Who will win tonight's fight?
We've already heard from some of our viewers tonight. We think that KO has to happen.
At the Fox PBC Twitter fan poll, right? Manny Pacquiao has 71% of the vote against 29% of the vote for Thurman.
That is a landslide.
So the Fox folks on Twitter
I don't know
feel
about
like
that.
it's Pacquiao.
No, I don't know about that.
Pacquiao, Philippines. Shout out to my man.
And I know we disagree about that, right? Because I think it's Thurman.
Yeah,
I think it's Thurman.
I think
one time Thurman gonna knock him out that uppercut. Wow.
It's the experience. I think it's the longevity of the career. Been a professional for 60% of his life. It's gonna be great.
The 22-month hiatus take a different toll on Thurman. Because, like we said, he did fight.
Or is he just fresh?
He fought Lopez and he did win against him.
Yeah, but or is he gonna be fresh? 22 months. 22 months make you rusty or fresh?
It depends on who you're talking to, right? Yeah. What type of professional. They say that, right? Sometimes taking time off is good for you. Gives you rest, gives you time to come out and rethink things, get your body in a different type of state, things of that nature. Definitely. But then again, some people say, you keep going, you're fighting, your body's ready, it's warmed up, it's ready to perform, show you a good show for everybody. So, I mean, I do foresee Thurman winning it. I do only think that because he has a little bit more power, he is a little bit more Obviously, he has a little bit more of that talk than Pacquiao. I just like that. I do like that though. I like that somebody's coming out with a little trash talk. I do. I think you gotta get in. Walk it like a talk. Walk it like a talk.
So what's really cool here again is the amount of, I think, perseverance that each fighter has to go through. They are dead tired in this 8th round here. You can see they're not even moving as fast as they. I mean, they're not even half stepping. Oh, low blow. There's a timeout. There's gonna be a low blow.
He's gonna take another point away.
Another.
Ugas is over here.
Ugas is eating up points in technicality.
Rod may be right on this one. You have to get a KO because you're just taking away points.
And now you're gonna have to give your man a minute to finish. It was low. That was below the belt.
And I don't know why you're over here dominating him. Just get him up against the ropes and do what you've been doing, right?
Accidental. So he's 50 punches ahead. 103 landed to 154. Again, so they're 8 rounds into it, and each man has taken over 100 punches.
Figueroa is just ready.
And you guys have seen sports science before. You know the pounds of pressure per square inch that they're taking in those punches. Each man here has took over 100 punches. That is just phenomenal, and I think a human feat of sport.
100 punches. How many to the head?
Oh man, that's too much punishment.
A little different story.
Again, but hey, that's how they decide.
All right, so we guys once again is putting them on the ropes. Here we go.
Oh,
Tops
a real hard right cross, another right overhand, and Ugas is just scoring consistently with hard hitting shots.
Ugas is setting the shot up. He's setting the shot up. He's looking for it. He's waiting.
He's waiting, but Figueroa continues to score. That was maybe a late.
That was a little bit late.
That was a little after the bell.
He said sorry. That looked like he apologized.
Look, they're talking. I don't know. I tell you what, the referee Warren has had his. He's had his hands full. He's been working this fight.
But he has been very good about it.
Thurman's in the back.
Thurman's ready. I mean, okay, so now that's another thing I want to talk about, right?
I don't like
what
that
do you
concrete,
think?
That white concrete, that reminds me of stuff. Real brothers know why you don't.
Representation. Pacquiao is up. He's over here. Now, there's a difference in the two. We have two, completely different approaches to coming up to the fight, right?
Thurman is in his locker room doing what?
Sitting back, chilling, relaxing.
Kicking it.
Smiling. Not doing much. He has his game face on. It looks like
chilling,
Pacquiao on the other hand.
Pacquiao doing what? He's working with Freddie Roach.
He's over here throwing some punches
throwing the bat, throwing the gloves with Freddie Roach.
And him and Freddie Roach, they say this, right? Like, when it comes down to it, they don't do the trash talking. They don't do all that. They're coming in there ready to go with their game plan in the fight.
Yeah, they talk.
And that's going to make a big difference as well. It does. I mean, when you can stick to your game, but Wilder said it too.
If I'm not mistaken, it sounded like they're playing the drumline version in the background, right? They had it going. That was actually a lot of it was filmed. A lot of it was filmed at Atlanta Clark University, HBCU, and I visited there. I visited there with a group of young men. And we got to learn that that's the most filmed HBCU.
Wow.
And a lot of things are filmed there. It's from a different world. Parts of, another big overhand, but parts of Hidden Figures were filmed there as well. The big supercomputers that they have, 2 of the only ones in the world are there at Clark Atlanta University still. Yeah, definitely. So it's real cool. Now, 2 minutes left. 9th round.
I feel like he's setting up the shot. He's setting up just for that big knockout.
Ugas cannot let the judges decide.
He cannot let them decide.
I agree with God. He can't let it happen.
You can't let that happen.
Another big shout out to my man Keith at the 10th shot again.
Thank you again.
So look, if you haven't already subscribed to channel 724, do it right now. Subscribe. Channel 724. It's really easy. It's got red button right there.
Let us know what you're thinking about things this evening.
Just touch and subscribe. That's all you got to do. It's real easy. Just subscribe on there.
Reach out and text.
It's good stuff. Now again, he's scoring. Figueroa Jr. is scoring.
It's not enough, but at the same time,
it's enough for the judges.
Ugas is sitting here giving away points.
Ugas is giving away points. And
I mean, you can't give away anything.
Isn't impressing judges with when it seems like it may seem like you may be playing dirty. So it isn't impressing judges. I just don't think it's impressing judges at all.
Figueroa's getting warned again, once again. Throwing that to the back of the head.
So that's
they both have been
hold on.
Lots, by the way.
If that's the third back of the head warning, wouldn't you expect a point then? I mean, it's the
but
third
a different round
warning.
though. Would you assume? Yeah. So right, it's in the same round.
You're giving a pass on a different round. Huh?
I mean, but even though. Ugas still has 174 punches landed compared
It
to
is.
111.
It is.
That's
He
such a
keeps-
discrepancy. Like,
he keeps
really,
passing
if
them
it
up
does
and
go to
then-
decision, can the judges
They can do what
unquestionably?
they want.
But why leave it to the judge's decision
Don't
when you
do
can
that.
just
They
knock
can
him
knock
out?
him. He
And
does
Ugas
have to
can
do
show.
that.
He's showing us he can
So
knock him
let's
out.
see
Look
what
at
we
him.
have.
Look at him digging him.
Oh, big shout out. Let's give a big shout out to my mom. Whenever you're on TV, you want to say hi, mom, a big mom,
Shout
Mrs.
out to
Miss
Mom.
Valenti. She says she remembers watching Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hagler and Hearns. Excuse me, Thomas the Hitman Hearns. So she says and many more. Mom's always been a big boxing
Shout
fan
out to
because
Mom, right?
our grandfather was a big boxing
Right.
fan and introduced us to Muhammad Ali
Muhammad
and
Ali,
the other
the great.
greats. And so we appreciate that from the Valenti family making us real big boxing fans. And then with our dad's side of the family, the Richardson family, I remember when Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson fought, and when that whole big fiasco happened, and because I remember being outside and everybody talking about the Mike Tyson fight, and then you went inside and our grandma, Grandma Liz, she had Mike Tyson Punch Out on the NES. Now I don't know if it was her game, on the regular Nintendo, because I know she used to play Mario, but somebody had that Mike Tyson Punch Out in there.
Okay.
And so Mike Tyson, it was just this big.
That's a big thing.
It was a big thing, and then so boxing was always a big thing in our family.
Yeah.
And so
Shout out to
from
the
both
family.
sides, from both
Shout
sides
out
of
to
the
the
family.
family.
Shout out to
Hold
the
it down on
family.
boxing right
And
now.
how cool is it? We got a new family reunion page started on Facebook.
Man.
The
I love those
family-
kind of
that's
things.
what
You know what I
we
mean?
do.
Facebook, you know what I mean? It's
Facebook
able
is
to
great for
connect
that.
those type of things, right?
Facebook
Family,
is
shout out
great
to all
for
the
that.
family that we have. We love you.
Awesome.
Thanks for tuning in.
Big. That's
All right, here we're going into the 9th round, right?
10th
10th round
10th
already?
round. Now you got 10th round, all fingers.
10th round,
arm
okay.
ball,
Here we go. Now,
and
it
ref
has
right
to
away
end
getting busy
with
trying
a
to break them
knockout.
up.
These guys are for T.
So 10
All
seconds
it's
in
gonna
and
take
they're
is
already
one shot.
holding each other up. They're both
They're
tired.
both very fatigued.
I
Who
see
guys though
this
is
one.
still taking
I
out
see
that jab, you know what I mean?
I see it going the whole way. I see it going
Whole
12
way.
rounds. And there's going to be a decision to
10th
be
round.
made.
Ugas is knocking him out in the last 30 seconds of this round. Let's see.
Woo!
Woo!
Put some money on it,
Woo!
Shawty.
Put some money where
Put
it's
some money.
Put some sit on that.
Oh, we can put the sit-ups on.
Put
Let's
some
do
sit-ups on
the push-ups on
Yeah,
camera.
yeah.
I already had a
Live
workout today either, as well. I would give my gym a shout out, but they didn't sponsor the show. So we're not giving my gym a shout out yet.
Always have the opportunity.
Hey, yeah, the gym
Always
is
have the
sponsor the
opportunity.
show. If you'd like to, you will get a shout
Valenti
out.
Sound Off is
Something like how like the Tent Shop gets shout out, because the Tent Shop's a
Once
great
again,
sponsor
Tent
the
Shop.
show. But I tell you like that.
Great
One
place.
thing also is every sponsor that we'll take on, we have to have we have to believe in the product. We have to believe in the people, believe in the service. So it's important. It's important. Now
Ugas
eighth round.
Ugas is over here still having him on the ropes. We're still getting broke up by the ref here. The ref is he's been constantly being injected into the fight.
He had.
Do you think he's been handling it well, though, right?
I love seeing that
Man,
picture.
that
every
picture is
time.
awesome,
Every time I see
man.
that picture, yeah. Every
Shout
time
out
that
to
picture.
moms once again getting that done at the tent
At
shop.
the
You
tent
need
shop.
a good tent. Go over to Keith at the tent shop. He's
That's
going to
very good.
hook you up and give you some great work.
That's where you get some good stuff at. That is where you get the good tents. You know
You
what?
guys
Matter
are
of fact,
still
the
sitting here
Benz
pushing.
needs some tent.
Man, last week.
I gotta get 2 more functioning ones, and I can say that like Kanye. Now, here we go.
We're
1
having
minute
it.
left. 10th round. Figueroa Jr. and Ugas. Again,
And Ugas
Ugas
is
is
just
up.
dominating.
80 punches up. 191.
191. Did I say 191?
That's the
I gotta
Fox.
lean in
That's
to
the
see
Fox count for our pay-per-view Fox count officially. And I tell you what, I'm really having a great time here with you, Shirley.
I'm
It's my
having
pleasure
a really
to be here.
great time.
On channel
We've had some
724.
exciting fights.
If you haven't subscribed to channel
Check it out,
724.
like, comment, tell us what you think about everything that's going on tonight.
You will get to see more cool stuff like this. All you have to do is subscribe. to
Ugas is over here
724.
throwing
Ooh.
headshots.
Oh yeah,
he is
Ugas is
throwing
throwing them,
headshots.
but they don't seem very hard.
No, but they're doing
Oh,
enough.
but that
See,
one
that's
did.
what it is. It's setting
But
it
that
up
one,
for
you're
that
right.
1, 2, 3 commentator.
You're right. He
That's
set it
what's
up.
going on.
He
You
set
set
it
it
up.
up.
And now he gave him a little hug, a little rub on the back. It was
They're very fatigued though.
It was,
You
yeah, they're
notice that
tired.
in the fact
They're
they're very
tired.
fatigued.
And now Ugas with 1 more punch is at the 200 punch point now, where he has
Golly.
landed 200. Figueroa, no matter what, is going to wake up remembering
Ugas,
200
if
punches.
he was just a little bit more spot on, he'd be able to knock him out.
Now Figueroa, that's another.
Wow, we're going into the 11th
There's a
round.
lot of punches to the back of the head that we're
Yeah.
seeing happening here from Figueroa. And again,
again,
Figueroa he was stripped of the title in 2014 due to injury.
Oh, severe cut. Dang, and he's back here
you
5 years later.
You kind of dislike to see that type of thing happen, right? You want to see it happen by actual decision, by the fighters, right? They're taking actual control into their own hands. But I guess that is true. They did take control. You cut. He hit you cut hard, right? He hit you a little bit too hard.
Unless sometimes it's like a training incident or something. I don't know the exact incident. Because, you know, sometimes you train,
Could have been
and then you can't fight because something.
Yeah,
you know.
makes sense.
And look at his father looking back now. Me, when I'm like a real, I think I need to become a better sports dad because when I'm watching my daughters compete and they're junior Olympians, right?
Yeah.
In track, so when they're competing, I'm always trying to give my last minute advice, you know, right before they're about to jump for regionals or something. And it's like, just be more like Omar Figueroa Sr. Sit back. Watch the kids. They've been training. They've been preparing. Just watch and enjoy and have fun.
Now, we see that's not the case in always, right? We see a lot of fathers on the scene, right there in the mix.
I mean, Floyd's father.
I like that. I like family being right there with you. I don't mind that. We talked about earlier, does it affect you to have your family there? And sometimes I think that it's fun to have that. You have that, you know, that extra boost where it's like, go, knock him out. Like, you know, we see Crawford Bud, you know, Bud Crawford over here. His mom is always there, right there.
The kids,
you know what I mean? Everybody's there.
Everybody.
Full on show.
Everybody.
So,
no, that's what I mean.
And I think that's what fuels you too, right? You don't want to get knocked down. Family, you don't want to see your family see you go down.
Look, I ain't gonna lose a fight in front of my mom.
You don't lose for your mama. No,
that's real. That's real. That definitely is real.
For sure. All right, so we're into the 11th round. Here we go.
2 minutes left in the 11th round.
You guys are still over here dominating. It looks like it is.
Still dominating. Both fighters look tired, but Ugas just looks physically superior.
He does look like he's more fit. He's more ready for the fight.
That body type doesn't matter.
Body type does not matter, but
again, we'll go back to the Ruiz
sometimes it doesn't just come when you just don't come with enough intensity. Because with that type of physique and that type of, you know, the record that Joshua had before, it wasn't like he was coming into the fight not a dominant fighter, not that Vegas had. Everybody had enough.
Maybe the intensity just wasn't there enough to where it needed to be. But.
No, even beforehand though, like I was like, he's over here just like, you know, too calm, cool, and collected. Like you said, some people are. Pacquiao, even watching Pacquiao, I don't think he's as cool, calm, and collected as we saw in the US and Joshua fight. So, man, I think it's so interesting to watch the Wilder and Lewis together.
Hey, well, now that because it isn't. I feel like they're just trying to be cool because they're not building that animosity yet. Not yet. After that Joshua fight, and
but
that can't happen soon
enough.
It should be December. They should select that around.
Yeah, no, well, isn't it already happening, the Ruiz and Joshua fight?
Yeah, they should, but the official date hasn't been slated. I think it should be around December.
Before the end of the year, yeah, that was quoted.
And I can't wait to see it. I would love to get
Ugas is getting warned once again. Here we go. Another warning. Every round we've got a warning. Warning. Right about? No. If you think about it,
so... Finish out this round. 30 seconds left to go on the 11th. And
come on, I want to see somebody do what they do.
Cannot be content letting this go to a decision. We just can't be content letting it go to a decision.
No fighter should want to let it go. They have to get a knockout. That's what you're here for. You're here to give the crowd a great show. You're on pay-per-view. You know, you're not the top fight of the night too. Like, think about it. You're working towards that next one.
10 seconds.
You got to prove yourself with a knockout.
So the 10-second warning.
Once again, your favorite part.
But they didn't come out.
10-second countdown on the show.
They didn't get it. Oh, okay. So, here it is. Here it is.
Figaro is.
So we're gonna go to the last round. The last round that's coming up. Again, I'm excited. I just really think that if it goes to decision, you never know what's gonna happen. Do not let that happen. So
we're listening to the trainer here in the corner of Ugas' corner, and
they seem confident, but at the same time, you feel like he's kind of saying, "Hey, you gotta make this. You gotta get it going a little bit more, right? You gotta get a little more action."
Ugas, like I said, you have to get a knockout. You've shown your dominance over these rounds. You've shown that you can overpower him, the strength you have, the reach you have. With all of those things working for you, I mean, you got to put them together.
Yeah.
So at this point, that's what I'm looking for. I told you, I want to see a knockout every fight I'm watching. You want to see a knockout. Danny Garcia's on hand. There we go.
Okay, so Shallee wants to see a knockout, and I'm checking here.
All right, so
I'm
we know it's getting close to the main time because here we go. You know, everybody.
Oh, career changing.
All right. I mean, this is a, you know, getting ready for maybe a title fight against the next biggest thing.
Figueroa needs a knockout, I think. I think he needs a knockout. Ugas doesn't do
doing the same thing he's been doing all the rounds, but
he can't be content.
For the theatrics, right?
He can't be content.
For the night.
And then the next time that we run that, we'll run that one, my brother.
Do you think that?
See that?
Do you think that with all the knockouts before, do you think it fuels the next fight? Do you think
I feel like you should be going out there trying to. Yeah.
Can't you want to upstage?
So again, big shout out to the Tent Shop.
Tent Shop.
The Tent Shop does great things, and we're just excited that they wanted to sponsor and hop on to this live broadcast. Big things coming. Channel 724.
Subscribe, like,
and go get some tent from the Tent Shop.
The Tent Shop's gonna hook you up. You're gonna make it right.
What you need. So we'll go back into the fight.
We're coming down to the end of this fight here.
2 minutes left.
Ugas, like we said, we've said it all throughout the whole night. Ugas has been actually dominating these rounds. Here and there, little slip-ups, been giving away points, free points.
Free points.
Giving away those free points.
In multiple rounds, is giving up free points. But hey, look, last round, minute 30 left to go. And this is getting more than serious.
See, right now is when I feel like it should be right now. There you go. Start going at it, because this is what you got to leave it all out in the ring, right?
It's now not only leave it all out, but really for the next fight too, right? You're building off that last one. It's kind of like in basketball and football and things, like you will be building for the next not only fight, the next training,
you know what I mean?
Next everything, just your whole next.
And then the following people who want to be, you know, are coming behind you, and are going to be that fan base that you need to give you that surge, you know, throughout these fights, that are going to be watching you, going to come buy the tickets.
And there's some more behind the head shots from Figueroa.
I will say the ref has done a great job over here. He's been over here doing his thing.
Ref's active.
He's broken them apart. He's letting them know what he doesn't want from him.
40 seconds. If Figueroa does not get Figueroa cannot get very, very active very fast.
He's not.
This will be a fight to Ugas.
Ugas needs to just throw a hard right, knock him out. Ooh.
I mean, he's about 100 points ahead. He's about 100.
Hard right, knock him out.
100 punches ahead.
Hard right, knock him out. That's what I want to see. You gotta talk. You gotta talk it into existence once in a while.
I feel it.
He told him to stop.
Don't hold. Let's go. 10 seconds. And this fight is coming to the end.
All right.
And they're throwing him for the last 10.
Ooh. He's counting.
Okay, Ugas. Okay, Ugas. He scored big too.
Ugas.
Yeah.
That's how you end a fight.
That's how you end it off. A nice big scores, big hits, and now it's up to the judges. After his trainer kisses him on the head.
Show him a little love for all that hard work. 12 rounds. That was a hard, tough fight. Right? And it wasn't like Figueroa just gave it to him the whole time. I mean, he had to work for that.
So. It was back and forth the whole time. Great fight.
Figueroa can take a punch. You want to see who can take a punch? Figueroa been taking punch.
He's been taking multiples. Now, I mean, and when you see, it never looked like he was really out of the fight. Never looked like he was totally drunk. Never looked like he was totally hurt, which I found it was impressive.
Only out of the first round, when he was kind of wobbly out of that first down knockout. That was the only.
I mean, for the first round.
But you're right. He came back and was able to, you know, establish somewhat of his game plan.
He did, but
he still though was being dominated.
And that game plan was just stay close, stay inside, stay close, stay inside, hold.
The game plan is to win.
Yeah.
That is
right. That did not happen.
Unless the judges have totally just robbed this man.
Well, we've seen different things, but no, they should go.
Definitely go to it. Let's see. The final total power punches.
Power punches were 214 for Ugas, 71 for Figueroa. Figueroa, out of 332 thrown, we had 593 thrown from Ugas. He was the more busy fighter at 36 percentile.
Accurate fire.
He was 36% of shots fired he hit to 21%. Figueroa's shots fired for him hitting, and so it was lopsided, to say the least. For sure. But again, it didn't seem like a total beatdown. You know,
it wasn't like
we should stop this.
Yeah.
It was nothing like that. Now,
This is it. We
was
know
it
who's gonna
impressive enough to be saying, I want a title shot?
Yeah. I mean, that's what this fight is for. So we already know. 115 to 107. At least they did it there. And they announced it.
Ugas
wins. Unanimous decision.
Ugas takes it from unanimous decision.
24-4.
He's 24-4 now. Now it was a little upset. 115 to 107. He won about every round except for maybe one, or maybe two. But one of them was tied, but just because of the points. That's only because they took away points a couple of times for the holding. Again, I think there should have been a couple points taken away from Figueroa for the
back of the head shots.
I think the back of the head shots was, we're consistent. We're just consistent. But at the end of the day, they both get a payday and get to go home.
At the end of the day, though, the right decision was made. It wasn't like,
it was.
You guys definitely won the fight.
I'm glad that we didn't get something like that.
I wanted to knockout, though. So that means that what?
Thanks very much, Katie.
So now we get to go.
Preparing up here.
Now we get to go into the main.
Preparing up here.
Look at Skip Bayless out here. I'm not a Skip Bayless fan.
I like Shannon Sharp though. I like Shannon Sharp.
Shannon?
Yeah. Shannon Sharp coming through.
Shannon Sharp shows
real
up.
Deal, you know.
Hey, why Shannon Sharp show up like a cigar and some brandy on national TV or something?
He got that cognac, that Hennessy.
That's when he drinks some Hennessy.
Yeah, some Hennessy, yeah.
Big Shannon, I'm not mad
with
at
that black mild too. He give you everything right there, you know.
Little wood or plastic tip on that black mild.
Wood tip. You already know that. Hey, look, we already said do it. That's Shannon Sharp right there.
The Shannon Sharp.
That Shannon Sharp had to hit him.
Oh, big Shannon Sharp. That's good stuff. I tell you what. Now, I'm not mad at people like Skip that make the money their thing now, but personally, right? I'm never been a Skip fan. I feel like he's always been a hater before a commentator, less of an analyst and just more of a judgy hater. And I don't respect that much. I like your opinion, but not just when it's hate. Like you should have been the hater's ball. Remember that Dave Chappelle clip? The hater's ball. Remember that skit? Like I feel like Skip Bayless wake up in the morning like I'm just mad because
Skip Bayless definitely is not my favorite. Skip Bayless is not my favorite. Like I said, I love Shannon Sharp. It comes with realness. He gives you straight talk every time. You know what I mean?
I feel the same way about Stephen A. too.
I don't like. You like Stephen A?
No,
I'm gonna say too.
Just be a little.
That hairline going a little far back.
Oh, now you hate on the man's hair like you. No, but Stephen A. is just too. Again, he's just too judgmental. He seems very not.
And then when it comes to when they're kind of coming back to him on him, he don't like that. He don't like that was real legitimate stuff. And matter of fact, we've been boxing and since we're talking about Andy Ruiz, that was one of the big deals, right? He called out Ruiz talking about Butterball.
Yeah, I remember. Butterbean. Yeah. Hold up.
You know what I mean? And everybody, rightfully their own opinion, but Ruiz, showed his. He know what he's doing. I don't think Joshua really wants to fight him again. But he has to fight him just to prove that he ain't no punk.
It doesn't look like he wants to fight him.
He doesn't want to fight him again.
But it is tough when you give a man all you have. You knock him down.
Do you think he gave it?
He gave him what he had. And Ruiz got back up. You know what I mean? So it says something psychologically like, I gave him all I had.
I knocked it. He shouldn't be getting back up right now.
Yeah, now what, right?
So the same could be said, right? So different fighter, different circumstances, how do they take that into consideration, right? Because Wilder did that against Fury, right? And Fury raises from the dead, is how we all see. Like, he got up after that knockout, 12th round knockout, which shouldn't have happened. He should have been laying there still, but the man gets back up.
Yeah.
So we see the differences in those two fights, right? Because that was a big deal.
The splits. It's tough, man, and that's one
Wilder
thing.
Won that clearly. If you knock somebody on the ground twice, the canvas twice, that's a win.
Well, that's one thing that's tough about boxing. There isn't a sudden death. There isn't a, there isn't an overtime.
Yeah.
It's a decision, and you have to live with that sometimes, and that's what's tough about the sport. I think that is what's definitely tough about the sport.
But there should never be this tie. Like, you have 3 judges for a reason, right? To obscure that.
But they just go off the points.
Does it? Exactly, though. That's what those 3 there are for, though. So that that third one can do the tiebreaker, basically. See a knockout, and we're going to see a decision made. Keep one time, Thurman.
Well, I'm excited, man, because I really think that Pacquiao is gonna come out and put on a show. Now, one time, is ready to prove to the world
Yeah.
that not only is he deserving, but that he is one of the greats. I mean, when you have a 29-0 record, you have a chip on your shoulder.
You have to have a
feel
chip on your
like
shoulder.
I'm untouchable.
And rightfully so. You should feel like you are the stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I would. I'm coming out, I'm undefeated.
Especially any pro.
And then 23 of those are knockouts. I mean, so that means you're over here dominating. You put them on the canvas. Not by decision. You're not making some of that. You're knocking them out. You're doing what you're coming to do. Here we go. They're cutting to the main event. These folks are getting ready to go. Pacquiao's got a look on his face that looks like he's ready for business.
It does. He looks stoic right now.
I mean,
he looks stoic
like I said,
right
like
now.
a Hawaii, you know.
He does. He just looks stoic. And
Keith Thurman over here doing a little loosening up.
I feel like Thurman just looks a little bit more
He got a little bit of hair on the chest.
He looks non-worried, I feel like. You know, it's more loose. Looks like my man is more loose, which I think is good, though. You know, too, I think that's good. Look more loose. Be more loose. And awesome. So, coming into this fight now, there's big things. The underdog is still Thurman. Undefeated.
B-sides, somebody call it.
Undefeated. And you're younger, and you're not favored. How would you feel? Like, you know, would you feel slighted at that? Do you think he's coming in feeling like a little hold up?
I mean, as you said, right? Coming in with a chip on your shoulder, you're feeling like, you know, how would you possibly telling me one time, punch out Keith Thurman, right? Over here coming dominant, showing you dominance. But at the same time, it's somewhat, I guess, even sometimes these are some people think to come in, right, as the underdog, right? So no, not so much pressure on you. But in this situation, I don't feel like it's like that. I feel like there's still a lot of pressure on Thurman to put up what he's been putting down.
Well, then Thurman said he put down big money. He said he put his money where his mouth is.
Put his money where his mouth is.
He put the big money down on the early knockout. What's that first 4-round knockout?
First 4-round knockout, you know.
He put the first 4-round knockout.
I'm rocking with him on that. I'm thinking that he's going to do it.
But again, I go back to the stats. In his last 10 fights, Thurman has averaged 10.1 rounds per fight. In Pacquiao's last 10 fights, Pacquiao has averaged 10.9 rounds per fight. I have a hard time not seeing this thing going 12 rounds.
With those types of statistics, I mean, they should, right? Because it's telling us. The numbers tell us they should go these
They should go 12 rounds. Pacquiao being super experienced in going the distance. And I feel like knowing how to get there and how to put the points on enough to get those decisions in the distance is why I feel like Pacquiao wins this.
Too much that Pacquiao can handle. I mean, he's going to come out, I think, vigorous. His talk has been very, very lethal. So I'm thinking he has to come out and thinking that he's going to back that up. He's got to show people what he's been saying is not just talk, that he's coming out for the win tonight. He's coming out for the career-ending Pacquiao, as he has stated many times before. He's going to retire him for Thurman's, right? So ultimately, though, I do think that, you know, being in it, as long as Pacquiao has that, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything. He is a great fighter. He is, you know, definitely a Hall of Famer. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, right? So
first ballot. No.
Terrell Owens still cool.
Oh man.
No, T.O.
T.O. I'm from Philly.
Let's go. Main event coming up, folks.
I'm from Philly to Dallas. Like, my name is T.O. That's one of the Ghostface lines. Shout out to the killer. So again, when it comes to these main events, main things, everybody's came to see, and I almost feel like you hope to see a longer fight. You'd rather see a short fight, right?
I would like to see it. Sure. You'd like to see a longer fight, right? Because you came to see a good fight, but I ultimately want to see a knockout.
You want to see that knockout?
I want to see it in decision, like I have said.
You like the judges being able to decide what's going on.
No, I think that you guys are both coming out here to perform. You come out here and give us all you got, right?
So one time's power. Keith, one time Thurman. The power's too much for Pacquiao.
Here we go.
Power's coming out.
Keith,
what's the music is coming out to? Let's see. Let me take a listen.
What's tonight's about? We ready? Oh, he ready, he said. He raising the hands up like Rocky. He's coming out.
Okay.
He's rocking that red, white, and blue.
That's Puerto Rico too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's his, you know, he's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rico.
5'11", 6 fights have gone the distance. See, this is why he has to prove that he can knock out, you know what I mean, a Hall of Famer like Pacquiao to prove that he's ready for a Spence or Crawford.
You know, I need to get to Puerto Rico. I have not been yet. I need to get to Puerto Rico.
I'm all for traveling. I'm all for getting out there, getting to different adventures, right?
I need to get up on my Spanish though before I go.
It's time to get to this Jamaica.
Oh yeah, Jamaica. You're gonna have. I can't wait to. You're gonna have a great time.
It's gonna be a great trip.
I can't wait. Oh, 7 Mile Beach is beautiful. Man. It's the best place in the world that I've been to.
Ready to have a good time.
Here
we go. Pacquiao's coming out, right? Here
Pac-Man,
we go.
Pac-Man. How is he gonna come out? Look at the senator.
Pacquiao got a whole little setup, little screw thing, huh?
Good old Pac-Man.
Here we go. Main event, folks. Comment, let us know. What do you think? Who is gonna take this fight tonight? We both put in our decisions. I'm thinking it's going to be Thurman with the knockout in the 4th round.
We're going to have, there's too much. There's too much of it. There's a whole bunch of it. I'm excited.
It's just he's been stating, right?
Pacquiao
with the decision.
Pacquiao's
coming out. He's hyped. He looks a little, I don't know. They're matching each other's energy at this point right now, which is the big difference between the other fights that I've seen, I think. And this is the main event. This is what you want to see.
It's fight night. There's a lot of people watching this fight right now. So when we're gonna have a chance. When we get to a ring break, we're gonna go to a couple more breakouts of different fight parties that are happening right now, and people can fight. Of course, Pacquiao is devoutly religious, so he goes and he prays in his corner, and let's see if
giving it to the highest power.
Let's see if the high power comes to his house. Oh, look at my man Floyd is in the ring. I'm not mad at that jacket. I have that jacket in pink.
Clean.
I have that jacket in pink.
Clean.
Do you remember that one?
I'm dressed to impress.
The only problem is, see, I'm on the frugal side, so I'm sure his was one of those like Versace's or Gucci's or some kind of crap, and probably Gucci crap, and then probably cost a whole bunch, and then I look just as fresh.
Yeah, this right here, man.
Oh yeah, this is one of those websites where where you don't have to pay the cost to be the boss.
shirt alone,
I think that's the Dope Emporium. Maybe we'll have them on sponsored next time. That's my own personal shop. We'll do that. But I tell you what.
Let's go. One time, keep Thurman. He's over here shouting.
Pac-Man plus Thurman. This is gonna be awesome. I'm excited.
Go. The main event is here.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get away to some of these fights. Oh no, I'm not gonna lie though. Mine wasn't double-breasted. No, my jacket wasn't double-breasted. I just saw the front of Floyd's jacket. That's big double-breasted.
Big stuff going on right here.
I mean, I'm not talking about this jacket. I'm talking about another one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty serious. Oh man, that's good stuff. So we got another prediction here. My man Rod says Thurman beats Pac-Man in every statistical category. Outboxes him coming forward and backward. Watch.
Shout out to Rod.
Oh, he wants to see Thurman outbox him and do it. Okay, we shall see. I'm excited to see it.
Oh, they're doing their national anthem here.
Oh, national anthem.
Let me take a little quick drink. Man, this team, you got a really great team.
I try to tell you, I'm not too bad at the green tea. I try. And I do what I can do
when I can do it.
Matter of fact, while
we got 7 minutes total.
So while we have the national anthems going, do you think maybe we go to one of those fights, to one of those fight night parties? Not yet. We'll go to it soon. We have a few of them that we're locked up.
I'm locked.
I tell you, look, I be putting hard on the producing staff. The producers like, you want everything at all times. So.
Shout out to the producing staff. We have a great staff behind us.
I tell you, Channel 724 is the place. Channel 724.
Where you want to be. Let's get it.
We
got to prove something here tonight, folks.
We can go there.
Or one-time Keith Thurman.
Okay, we go to the logo.
In his prime. So he can prove a lot right now.
So real quick, we want to give another quick shout out to the tent shop before this broadcast, before this fight starts out officially for Thurman and Pac-Man. Talk about the tent shop. So talk about a knockout in tenting. If you want to go and make sure you have the best quality, make sure your tints are done right, make sure that it's great service and a great person that you're supporting, then you go to the tint shop, you get your car done right. Don't do it yourself. Don't get the bubbles on the window looking like you don't want that. You don't want that. You want to go get your stuff professionally done, be looking right, keep that sun out so you're not dying at 105 degree temperature. Go to the tint shop, get some great tint, and be happy with your service. Be happy with your service.
A great service.
And we stand behind it because we know it's great.
Stand behind it.
We use the service. We know it's great. Go check out the tint shop.
Shout out to the tint shop.
Thank you for sponsoring the show tonight. Again, subscribe to channel 724 if you have not subscribed yet, and make for sure that you stay with us because we're gonna keep
stay with us because the main event is coming up. And this is going to be the most entertaining part.
I'm excited for this main event.
I'm super excited for it. We both have different conclusions coming. So,
all right, tell you what, Pac-Man. I say it once, say it again. Pac-Man will be prevailing tonight.
Say it once, say it twice.
You and Rod are on your page. We have a lot of people.
Letting us know what they're thinking about.
And then they're saying, "Hey, look, I've got a lot of texts saying Thurman." Now it's crazy because it seems like a lot of concessions. Hey, look at Paul Pierce. It looks like a lot of the concessions around.
The truth.
It seems like a lot of consensus around says that. Pacquiao online, Twitter and things, but around our place, around our space, and they saying it's Thurman. So it's hey, I want to see what's gonna happen. I really want to see what's gonna happen. We're gonna
going to see a very action-packed fight tonight.
Yeah.
Thurman is over here in the corner just looking like he's ready
Thurman's
to get
ready.
to it.
Thurman's singing along with the Star Spangled Banner and all
that.
He
got the Puerto Rican flag up on his shirt.
Hey, I tell you what, they're the 51st state. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. They have rights as citizens as well, so they are. Shout out to Puerto Rico.
Right, man. Let's see. Who do you think is gonna come out of the first round, like ready to go, like throwing out?
Hey, there's my DJ horn. I love that DJ horn.
I mean, that lets you know that you're ready for business, right? Time to start action.
And Pacquiao is chilling with Miss Universe.
Pacquiao over smiling.
Philippines.
We got Thurman over here bouncing around, ready to go. He over here showing through.
Again, Pacquiao 72% now of the
This
Fox
is
fans.
unreal. I can't believe that's such a big
That's the
difference.
Fox fans thing. Keith Thurman undefeated.
Thurman,
and
really,
he
they
gets
have
no
really
respect right now. Getting no respect. He's undefeated.
I mean, after that last fight though with Josecito Lopez, he won, but they said that it wasn't as a convincing win as it should have been. But he clearly won almost every round, they said.
And here comes the card. And it's gotta be called. Oh, everybody.
Once again, we are here live, channel 724.
724.
Thanks for viewing in. Let us know what you're thinking tonight with this fight.
Make sure you subscribe.
Like, comment.
Now, we are continuing.
Thurman is over here, got a mean mug looking ready.
Thurman stretching. He really wants to get in. This is the.
I think this is gonna be good.
Now,
I think this is gonna be good.
It's funny how it really just not only feels different, it looks different. The main event, the champions, they look different.
The vibe is different. You know what I mean? The feel, the heaviness. Like we said, we got the other people. We got Floyd in the ring. Money. Imagine what that feels like for Pacquiao.
Money May came out.
You got Money May in the ring with you.
Big Money May.
Thurman better knock him out. He better show him what's up.
So, we have. Here he goes.
Woo!
Look, Pacquiao looking like he's ready. Too much fun.
Listen, if you have a great camp, you can come out here and do what you set out to do.
Sure.
But Wilder also stated, you can have a great camp and come in and get hit with one punch, and that all goes out the window.
One punch is out
the window, right?
One punch can be out the window. You gotta do it. So I'm talking a live reaction. We're getting a live reaction. We're getting more things in, and here we go. Oh, my mom, another big fight fan. She says Pac-Man beats Thurman in 7. She's calling in 7.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here.
You know, we should have some type of free giveaway for who picks it the best. What are you gonna give away? Like,
The sound off comes with something
book or
good. We got
something.
something really, really good.
You know what?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we have some sound off mugs coming really soon.
Sound off mugs. We definitely
So we'll
have
give
that.
away a sound off mug, a Valenti sound off mug to the person who gets the
correctly
closest.
gets
Well, yeah,
the
no, let's
decision
call
of
it.
the fight. Whatever
Call it
the outcome is.
closer. Now look, here's the thing. If you can call it in the thing and we see it on there and it's first, we'll take the first person that comments with the closest prediction of the fight. So we have a lot. So we have some people commented already. Comment, get that free mug, the Valenti Sound Off, and want that free mug. And I tell you what, it's gonna be a glorious mug.
It's gonna be a good mug.
A glorious
None
mug.
of the mugs you've seen here today, but it's gonna be a great mug.
So
61-7 with that type of. I mean, 61-7, 39
he
KOs.
has 10 more KOs
Then
than
Thurman
professional
does
fights.
win,
Than
right?
professional fights on the Thurman. So,
That talks a lot.
It
That's
does.
a big
It does.
statement right there
It
from Pacquiao.
does.
So.
Pac-Man.
Pacquiao looks like he's ready to go. He's staying loose. I mean, I am so excited to see what's gonna happen. This fight is Mike Live. Bad boys, bad boys.
Oh my
Bad
gosh.
boys.
So how come, we just say that a lot? And of course when we were watching the finals, and Kyle Lowry or whatever, we started like Mike Lowry, just whatever you got to say. And so how come my kids just walk around the house talking about something? Mike Lowry. Ain't even seen Bad Boys.
Oh, you going to tell it.
Just walking around saying Mike Lowry.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Oh man, they had a
all right, here we go.
Pac-Man. Pac-Man had like a 1-minute introduction. Jeez Louise. All
Oh,
right.
I like this ref.
Kenny Bayless.
This ref right here, he gonna give you them eyes.
Now you got a.
He gonna give you them eyes. He gonna show you what type of punch.
Kenny Bayless is gonna let you know if you got hit hard.
He go. Every time. Pacquiao is ready to go. The face on Pacquiao right now is extreme. They're back to their corners. We're about to start this fight. Here we go. Main event is live. The Valenti Sound Off is coming to you with the coverage.
Valenti Sound Off. Thanks for tuning in with us. Channel 724.
We're having a great time this evening.
We appreciate it. I'm having fun. You having fun?
I'm having a good time.
I'm having a good time.
I'm having a better time when Thurman go ahead and shows Pacquiao he does what he do.
Pac-Man. Come on, Pac-Man.
Let's go.
Come on, Craig. Okay, look, for the record, I'm going to be calling Pac-Man Craig. just for the record. Come on, Craig.
Thurman's out. Thurman's out.
All right. They both look. Ooh, Pac-Man was a very wild overhand right. It looked ugly.
Maybe just to show him a little.
Then something to the body.
Give a little feel.
And then something else. And
Thurman over here showing him his reach.
Hit it with something to the body. Then something.
Thurman sized him up a little bit.
All right.
You're right.
And it's
You're right. They both kind of came out a little bit slower than what we've seen.
Right.
They
just came out just
throwing out punches here. Woo, Thurman. There you go. That 1-2-3 combination right there.
Not as just it seems like they've been more dominant in the past. Okay, let's see here. Let me get it together.
It's Pacquiao over here getting in, dipping and diving a little bit.
Yes.
Thurman is throwing punches though, and he's landing them. He's landing them.
It's important.
How much damage is being done is still to be foreseen, of course.
All right.
Let's see. Come on. Where is this going to lead us to? Woo! Stepping back a little bit. Thurman stepping Pacquiao back a little bit here. And the first round is always like, just like you said, they get warmed up. They're coming out. All the nerves are coming out of what they've been building up to. That's all I was wondering if they're just real quick 1-2, pow. Real quick, hit him out.
Well.
Ooh, Thurman's got him on the ropes.
So there's
Pacquiao with that body
in the
shot.
first round, and it just seems like the punches are crisper.
Ooh, Pacquiao
looks lean. He's been eating the body.
Pacquiao definitely looks like he's ready to go.
Punches are just a little crisper.
Thurman's bouncing back a little bit. Kind of filling out the punches that Pacquiao's giving to him.
Well, you can tell the power backs up Pacquiao just a bit whenever Thurman just puts anything on his body.
Thurman has a lot more power than Pac-Man, for sure.
10 years of power.
Ooh. And the reach and then the height difference as well, too. Like, is that going to play part in this?
It looks like Pacquiao does not care.
Wow, Thurman over here. Fashion over.
Oh, yeah. Look, he got the rhinestones and everything.
Fashion over, come.
Got the rhinestones and everything. So, as Pacquiao continues, Oh, a big left
shot
overhand.
by
Big
Thurman.
left overhand.
He
to
has him on
Thurman.
the ropes. He has Pacquiao
But
over there.
Pacquiao's moving like it's nothing. And
Pacquiao
smiles.
knows how to get out of those type of situations. See.
Well,
I'm
I
like,
just. Oh! Now, is that a knockdown? Is that a knockdown, or did he hit him on the shoe? Did Pacquiao knock him down, or did he touch the shoe?
No, baby, he's counting.
Did he
That
step
was
on
a
the shoe,
knockdown.
or was it
That
a
was
real
a
true
clear
knockdown?
Woo! Pacquiao came with that right on him.
And when
Thurman don't like that.
Pacquiao
Thurman
came back,
don't
giving
like
it on the
that.
right. Pacquiao doing work.
Oh my
Thurman hit him with the
goodness.
left. And
Look at the dominance has been asserted in the first round.
Like, he said,
I didn't
hold
think
up.
we would see
He
that.
said, hold up, young blood.
Let's go. Thurman
Thurman got
right.
hit because he said,
Thurman
okay,
right.
he felt it.
He felt that.
He felt it.
I like that though for Pac-Man. I like that because that's what we've been hearing about the Pac-Man speed, but not the power.
He felt it, didn't you? Oh.
He don't like that. So I
He
think
said,
he's
I'm
gonna,
alright. He said he got me. Okay,
I
let's
think
see
he's
here.
gonna come out in the second round and play like
Left.
and then hit that right.
Right in the middle, and
See?
boom, he hit right to
Right
it.
there with that right.
I stand corrected. It was a.
Did you see that? The body shot?
Your body shot,
opens up that hit.
Then the right cross, straight, hits him in the
Yeah.
jaw, knocks him down.
That was
Pacquiao's-
And then he looks like I'm bringing him down. What? What you up? Hey, look, Thurman with the smile.
Yeah, he had a smile.
Okay,
He said, okay, you got me. You got me. You got me,
Look,
cuz.
Thurman in the corner though, training over there talking to him. He looked like he's focused. He looked like he took that shot and he's ready to come out.
I didn't expect that. I talked all
Not
that
that
good
type of
Pacquiao. I talked all that good
It
Pacquiao
kind of
talk.
started off a little tit-tat,
I
but
did
at
not
the end of it,
expect
the
that.
last 30 seconds,
Oh,
very
wow.
entertainable.
Oh, wow. Pat got him in 7. Jody Joseph got him in 7 as well. Jody Joe, big shout out. Met that brother in Austin, Texas, South by Southwest, I think in
Let's go.
2014.
We seen this. 30
That was a
minutes.
real brother. Been hollering at me ever since. Been following, keeping up with the movement of entertainment between not only the Faye, but Carly the duo. So,
Right.
so
Shout
big
out
shout out to
to
Jody Joe. All right.
We are in round 2. Let's go. Thurman, Pacquiao.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
We had a big knockdown in the first round already by
I can't
Pacquiao.
believe that Pacquiao caught a body then the right cross to the face.
Body to body.
Put him in. Put him in.
Put him in a body.
Come on, Craig. Come
Come
on, Craig. Come on, Craig. So now, as you see, Thurman is much more cautious. Pacquiao letting him fly.
Yeah.
Pacquiao letting them hands fly. I tell you what.
Ooh, Pacquiao coming through. He's breaking the guard.
And Bayless let him know.
He's breaking the guard.
Okay, at the next ring break, we will have another live that will go live from another party at the next ring break. So we're excited to see these fight parties continue. All right.
Wow.
Just for the producers, any videos that come across, perfect, perfect.
This is
and you can play any of it that you like at the next round.
These men are going at it.
I tell you
The
what.
talk has been much to our
I'm so excited to be on channel
delight.
724. We're here, channel 724. We got it. I love the producing team we have here. That make
Amazing.
sure we put on a great, just response that we can get to the people, so we can give our opinions out here. And we
Always
keep
ready
up
to go.
Oh, Pacquiao again with another right cross.
Pacquiao is coming out showing that he is
showing-
going to put on a great fight tonight.
Look,
if Thurman is going to win, he has to
Thurman,
knock him
remember
out.
your wife is in the stands.
That's making a difference tonight, I think.
You think that's the difference?
Pretty bored.
Come on now. Come on.
Thurman is just not coming out like I thought it would happen. But it's still early. It's only the second
real
round,
early.
you know?
It's real early. But that
Pacquiao is over here
the
just
power seems to be too much for Thurman. Thurman seems to be a little bit lost in the sauce.
Thurman, there we go. Thurman got a little 1-2 to the head.
But even the punches, the combination that Thurman is throwing still seem to be lost in the sauce. It still does not seem to be just confident. They don't seem to be striking blows.
They're not as assertive.
No, they're not as assertive. They're not sharp. Seems like
They're not
Pacquiao's
as
sharp
devastating
on
as
it.
Pacquiao
Not
at
all.
this point.
At this point right now, Pacquiao just seems like the more assertive fighter. 25 seconds
Thurman, there we
left.
go. Not to make it
Thurman getting a little action
Gets
out
him
going,
against the
bumps
ropes.
against Pacquiao.
20 seconds left. They like to get it going at the very end
They
of the
do.
round.
They do.
So this could be exciting flares here at the end of the second round here,
Pac-Man.
guys.
So far, the most entertaining. Uh-oh. Tell you
So at
things.
this-
Pacquiao is
Pacquiao
scoring
got him
and
running.
hitting hard right
Wow, look at
now.
this.
Has Thurman back
They are going back and forth. This is amazing.
Pacquiao is slipping his punches now. He did all
They
the
ain't
shuffle.
messing around.
Pacquiao did the shuffle.
They
Okay, we're
ain't
gonna go
messing
live.
around.
We're gonna go live to another fight party and to see this fight
Let's check
culture.
this
It's
out.
gonna be awesome. Yeah. I love these fight parties. Then we'll come back talking.
Pacquiao the fourth. Damn, you ready?
No, what?
Who you got winning the fight?
Not Pacquiao?
Who you got winning? You got Keith Thurman winning? Who's he fighting?
Thurman, yes. Thurman. But Pacquiao ain't gonna win. He's too old. Thurman is gonna win.
Okay.
I'm gonna say in the fifth round.
Shout out to Red for letting us purchase the premium package of the TV package, 5,000 channels, but definitely going for Pacquiao. Fourth round, knockout, Thurman, we washed up, baby, in the saving residence. We're gonna get it popping like we always do.
So you got Pacquiao in 4 rounds?
4 rounds, baby. The first 2 rounds is so we can breathe. After that, it's lights out, man. So fighter, it wouldn't be a knockout, but I definitely believe that Bud is too fast for Pacquiao. It'd be a points fight, but I definitely believe that Pacquiao would lose.
So right now you got Thurman in 4.
I got Pacquiao in 4. I'm a smart guy. I'm drinking, but I ain't drunk yet. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we go.
So Pacquiao is coming out and just dominating. We saw from other people with their things where it looks like they're having fun. Sometimes you're at the fight and you don't even know that it's time. Look, they're live and didn't even know that she was live. She came out, it was funny. But Pac-Man is just really showing out. We saw Thurman's wife in the stands. She put on a fake smile for us.
She was very nervous.
She put on a
very
fake smile
nervous.
when the camera came to her.
Just like Thurman at this point, because it looks like Pacquiao's kind of getting the best of him, right?
He
Would you
is.
say that?
He definitely is. And I tell you what, Pacquiao is just looking like the more experienced fighter, the more experienced professional. And it's really stunning to me because I didn't think that Thurman would look this outmatched earlier.
No, definitely didn't. Honestly, I picked Thurman, so I definitely didn't see this coming. But I like to see a great fight, and that's what we needed to see here. I want to see the dominance that Pacquiao's going to assert on him. Look at this right here. Pacquiao is not messing around with one-time Keith Thurman.
Pacquiao looks.
He's going to one-time him. It looks like.
Pacquiao's looking like how Mayweather used to just pick people off.
Look at Thurman though. There you go.
Okay,
He's coming with a combination. See, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Thurman to show us
smiling
that.
at Thurman's. Pacquiao's
And
felt
that
the
has
power.
to be taking a toll on him.
Pacquiao's
right?
felt the power of Thurman, and it is not affecting him.
Pacquiao's landed 35 to 27.
It's
Wow.
not affecting him, and it must be a little bit worrisome when your best is not affecting the next man.
When your best is not
When your
enough,
best is not
sometimes
enough.
it's hard out there.
Gave your best, but
No,
your best
it's
is not enough
hard
right now.
out here for a kid.
You gotta make some money. Sit up. Okay.
Pac-Man, I really, I mean, I know he's a great fighter, but I just didn't see this coming like this against Thurman. Thurman just
Sure. Well, Thurman, maybe that 20 months has played a toll.
That 20 months plays a toll, apparently.
That 20 months has played a toll.
And like we said against,
Ooh.
Lopez, he didn't. There we
Ooh.
go, those body shots.
Thurman
He's putting
working
some body
to the
shots
body
on him.
now. Thurman now
And this
working
is
to
still
the
a
body.
very early fight. Anything's gonna happen, man.
Oh, but
my
Pacquiao
goodness.
continues to put in good shots and to keep Thurman backing up. And it seems like the power of Pacquiao has Thurman just confused.
Look at this.
Just has Thurman confused, I feel.
Yeah, I think the game plan at this point is out the window. After getting hit and knocked down, done.
Done. Just something.
Oh, they say a little something to something. I
Oh,
wonder what that was.
I wonder what
I
Thurman's
wonder
saying.
what that was.
Thurman must be saying, please take it easy on me, because Pacquiao is.
Because Pacquiao was putting the ones and
Oh
twos
my
on.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
Scratching like a DJ.
Ooh,
huh?
Pac-Man.
Ooh. Ooh.
This is going to be good. There is going to be a
And
knockout before
Pac-Man
the
was
end.
feeling himself at the end of the second round. Pac-Man put the Ali shuffle on him. So he's feeling himself right now. And when you're feeling yourself, you look good, you feel good, you play good, right?
You perform like you should,
Perform well.
right?
It seemed like that's really what's happening.
I know.
Oh man, that's great. Well, what we got here? We got Pat putting hands on Thurman. That's my man Kirkland from Kirkland's Corner. We got to give a big shout out to my man Kirk. Okay, I'll tell you what, Kirkland's Corner, Mondays 8 p.m. on channel 724. You catch them here. Just gave a shout out. He's saying Pac is putting it on, most definitely. Matter of fact, Mr. Kirkland, if you're still watching that, go ahead and give us your prediction for who you think is going to win. Go ahead and give your prediction. Who's going to win this fight?
Who is going to win?
We know Pac-Man's putting the things on him right now. Who's going to win in total? Anybody else, if you're watching, tell us who's going to win. If you are correct, we will send you that Valenti Sound Off mug. We'll have that. You can sip whatever you like in that thing. We sipping green tea and water tonight, but you can put whatever you want in that thing.
Whatever's gonna make you feel.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
All right, fourth round coming in.
Fourth round.
Thurman came quick out the gates. He's coming right out.
Putting punches together.
But Pacquiao backs him back. I mean, you know,
it's the
he
power.
shows us.
The power of Pacquiao.
At this point, I think you're right. The veteranism of
power of Pacquiao.
Ooh, he caught though with that one.
And it's been to the body.
Right now they've got Pacquiao, Roach, and we got trainer.
Let's listen into what they're saying to Freddie Roach.
Too great.
Freddie Roach said, look, I told Pacquiao.
Too great for this guy, man.
Too great.
That's what you want your trainer to come out and say to you. You want somebody to instill greatness into you.
Right.
Tell him that you ain't going to be beat.
You're right. I like that. Freddie Roach put
Thurman's got to show something here. He has to show something this round. This is the fourth round. You got to show something this round.
Hey, look, I'm going to turn to the Nutty Professor. Come on, Thurman. Please. Okay, so Thurman puts together a couple punches again, but just do not
Thurman is just not landing like he should be at this point. At this point of the fight, I would have thought that Thurman would have at least put a little bit on him.
Well, let's think if Thurman starts to think about his money. He put that big money on himself for a fourth round or under knockout, and so far Pacquiao has just done the.
So do you think he's saving it all for this round, right?
Let's see, but Pacquiao
is not backing down. He's showing
yes, Thurman just backing up continuously.
He has him very defensive right now.
I just haven't been impressed by what Thurman's done. Now look, the punch landed total isn't quite different. Pacquiao's 54, Thurman 42. It's not crazy, but Pacquiao's punches seem to mean more.
Mean more at this point, for sure. I totally agree at this point.
They definitely mean more now.
And we see the ones that are landing.
They're just sharper. And Thurman is continuously
It looks like it's definitely taking Thurman off of his game, without a doubt.
Most definitely. Pacquiao continues to reach, continues to come.
He's not scared. Those body shots, those are taking a toll on him.
He's almost coming in with reckless abandonment. He's not afraid of what Thurman has to offer.
No.
He's giving him no respect. He keeps picking him up.
Pacquiao is dead. He's not messing around. Pacquiao,
he is doing what he wants.
Last 35 seconds of the fourth round.
I did not expect this.
No, Pacquiao is showing his dominance to Thurman right now.
Just doing what he wants.
He's hurting him. He's hurting Thurman.
Thurman it just does not.
Pacquiao is coming out like the more.
Oh, does this seem like a confident fighter to you and Thurman?
Absolutely not.
Not a confident.
Pacquiao is showing he is a veteran fighder for a reason.
He
hasn't had those 61 wins for no reason.
Nah,
39 KOs.
60% of his life for a reason.
60% of his life he's gave to this sport.
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh,
Thurman ain't feeling good. Thurman's not feeling good.
Thurman's head was down as he's walking back to his corner. If you take body language,
when you see that kind of thing, you cannot. That just doesn't seem like it's gonna be okay.
Wow. I mean, Pacquiao just keeps
you
see, look, and Thurman seems like, hey, stop, man.
That's not speed right there. That's not speed that they're always talking about Pacquiao.
Right.
And I'm always wondering, like.
Okay, now peep this. When you see Pacquiao fighting at a level like this right now, what do you think about the level of respect that you have to give a fighter like Mayweather?
Undefeated?
Right, because when I see how Mayweather was able to handle Pacquiao, it seemed to me like there was no point of that fight where I was truly concerned that Mayweather was going to lose it, you know. And then to see the type of dominance that he put down, and now to see where Pacquiao is just having his way with Thurman, the younger fighter who's really great and has all this power, it's making me respect even Mayweather's game even more.
I mean, it shows you that you have to be super talented, super disciplined, and you have to be ready to come out there and put on a great fight.
Put on a great fight each time. I mean, it's just what you have to be ready.
You can prepare so much, but apparently, I mean, Money Mayweather knows how to prepare.
Everybody has their game plan until you get
hit in
the
boy Floyd can't get hit. Can't get hit.
So we're gonna listen in to Thurman's corner.
Trainer talking about not dropping his hands, being smart.
Very, very brief in Thurman's corner.
Said he feels good though.
He said he feels good, but he said he can't drop his hands. And
and these are things that are elementary, right?
Right.
You know that. But when you're getting dinged by every shot,
body,
you're trying
it's hard
to
not
here,
to. Hard not
here. What you gonna do? You know what I mean?
This is right. So
But
more
this
action.
is what the fans want to see. They
This
want to
is.
see some domination from
This
somebody. Ooh,
Totally.
Pacquiao, it just keeps hitting him
just
with that jab
consistently
too.
seems to outbox,
He keeps tapping him.
outclass.
He keeps
Thurman.
tapping him.
And again, I just didn't see this domination happening. I really did not see this type of domination.
It's definitely more lopsided. Ooh, Thurman did get him with a little shot there, though.
Good
Through
shot,
the glove, the
good
guard.
shot, good shot. Yeah, but I didn't see this type of domination.
It's very active. It's an active fight, though. It's not like they're just standing around. We are seeing punches being thrown and landing.
Everybody's throwing. It isn't a size them up fight.
No.
It isn't a dance around them.
There we go, Thurman. Thurman's trying. He's trying.
Ooh. Thurman with a couple good steady shots that really look like some of the crispest shots he's had all night. And it's good to see him do something.
Better.
Oh, look.
Wife standing up. Hit
wife
him.
is standing up
Hit him,
talking
she
it
said.
now.
Hit him.
Do something, babe. She said, hit him. Do something. She said, cook, clean up, do something.
Clean, do something. What's this? This ain't enough.
She looked at her like, make it enough.
Yeah,
Make it enough. Come on now, put a punch out there.
Oh, all right, let's see. Okay, Thurman
Is
now.
Pacquiao
There we
running out
go,
of
Thurman.
gas?
There we go, Thurman now.
Pacquiao running out of gas?
Thurman's busting through the guards of Pacquiao right now.
He doesn't seem to be as
The
active.
last 30 seconds of each round, they are giving their all.
And Thurman has now caught up now a little better in the landed punches.
Sure.
He's now 71 to 75 now with Pacquiao.
Leading just by 4.
Ooh! Pacquiao opened up
Pacquiao.
Thurman's nose with a hard right straight,
Ooh.
and he knows he's
Thurman's hurt.
And Pacquiao's
Thurman
going
is
to
hurt.
attack.
That's when
Pacquiao
you
is
have to
attacking,
attack. You
and
don't back down.
he's like he smells
Thurman's
blood.
got his hands up.
He is
Get
a
him
shark.
last.
Chum is in the water.
He needs the
and
bell right
Pacquiao
now.
attacks.
He needs the bell
He
right now.
continues to attack.
Woo!
He needs help. He needs help.
Woo!
Thurman is bloody.
Thurman is hurt.
It looks UFC.
Thurman is hurt.
Farmer blowing his nose. His wife has to see that nastiness.
Oh my goodness.
It is no good.
What a turn of a...
Thurman was dominating the round. Pacquiao comes
let's
with the
see.
right straight.
Wilder, they're cutting into Wilder. Let's see what Wilder has to say about
Jabs
that.
out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Does Wilder get paid to sit up there, or is he doing this for his own brand?
For sure. Without a
The producers understand me. Which one is it going?
Ain't nothing but fine.
Okay, see Wilder.
That's it is.
Uh-huh.
Speed.
You right.
Wilder saying he doesn't
Show
know
you
how to
right.
adjust his speed.
Show
He's
you
true,
right. He's right. He's right. Because the speed adjustment, as you see how he just got caught. Thurman was winning that round maybe, coming in with more power, and just got caught off guard with speed, punched in the freaking nose, and it was all different. And you see he's gushing out the nose. We're trying to stop his nose from bleeding.
All right, now, do you think after getting beat down like that in that round, is he going to come out and get a punch to Pacquiao?
He has
That's
a
going to mean
concussion.
something.
I know he has
That's
a
going to mean
concussion.
something. He got to have something.
Let's see. He does. He comes out right away, like you said.
He comes out, he
on
wants
the
to
attack.
Yeah, because I know
He's
when your
on the
corners are
attack.
telling you that.
Yeah.
You got to go out here and put something to
Yeah.
his body.
Put something
You got to
together.
make him hear it. You got to make him feel it.
Put something together, but
Because he's not letting up.
The
and the
speed,
speed,
the
we
speed,
have
though.
established it. The speed is a problem for Thurman,
The speed
without
is
a doubt.
problem. The speed is a problem, and it looks like he didn't expect
And at
the power.
this point, yes,
And-
at this
and
point,
now-
Thurman's power has nothing compared
Oh, look at Pacquiao's wife.
to
Couldn't
Pacquiao.
tell the difference at
Look at
first.
but look at the difference. She's very, a
Yeah,
little
she's
bit
more
more subtle,
reserved,
right, than
more
the other
reserved.
one.
Yep, just like the fighters, it seems like. And now, ooh, I tell you what, they say behind every man is a greater woman. So you see, both of them have their greater selves here.
Greater selves
They
there.
both have their greater selves here. I respect that.
Awesome to see.
I respect that. Gotta respect that.
Man, what a deal. This fight, we
This is
are
a good
into
fight.
the sixth
Good fight.
round,
It's a
right?
good fight.
Halfway
It's
through.
a good fight.
It's a great fight. It's a great fight. It's what we want.
Oh, and they are swinging, and they are swinging for the
They make you
fences,
feel like you're going
swinging for the fences. And you know, you have to be happy when you see this type of effort being
I
put
mean,
out
this
there.
is the type
you
of fight
feel like
that
you're
you want
getting
to
your money's
see.
worth.
Yeah, you are
right?
definitely getting your money's
Getting
worth
your money's
tonight.
worth. I mean,
Pacquiao is showing us something that we haven't seen for a while.
we have
We have not
seen
seen this for a while for
vigorous
Pacquiao.
attempt.
That's for sure.
I think he knows that he wants
I
back
think
at
that
the
the
top.
Broner fight, that last fight he had against
And look
Broner,
at
did not
Mayweather
show.
looking like, hey, I don't want to fight this brother again. That's
I want to fight this.
You forgot how fast Mayweather is, though. How fast Pacquiao looks here.
Mayweather looks about 5 times faster.
It's not even funny. It's not even fair how fast.
I am very surprised about how Thurman is not responding. What is happening to him right now?
How do you adjust to speed, though? I mean, everything you're thinking.
So you tried your best, right?
Ahead.
So you start like that, right? Though in training camp, they had to have somebody come in that matches somewhat the speed of
try to get that speed.
You're never gonna get exact.
So you know how it is, because we're big college football fans.
Yeah.
Too, right? You have the spring game, you can compare all you want.
Woo!
First
Pacquiao is over here tearing him up.
Yeah, he's tearing him up. 347 landed total.
Tearing him up. Thurman is not gonna make it through this fight.
Oh, Thurman's putting a little something on it. He's trying to get back to it. But one thing that Thurman hasn't done though is totally.
He hasn't landed a punch that's going to make him feel like he's gonna hurt him. That's the problem. Because Pacquiao keeps coming back to him.
You're right. He hasn't landed a good one.
And every other fight that Pacquiao's been hit, he's kind of back down just a tiny bit.
I wonder if what Thurman's thinking about those T-Rex arms now.
They ain't T-Rex arms now, are they?
They are not T-Rex arms now.
Those are rockin' stocking robots. That's what those are. That's what those are.
He realizes that the T-Rex arms and grabbed him by the claws and ripped them all up. T-Rex.
Depending on that.
Yeah.
That takes you out. All right, in the round 6.
Okay.
Pacquiao dominated that round again.
Another dominant. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna go another live fight party. We're gonna go live to another fight party.
Fight. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao, Thurman is going down. I love my boxing. I love my sports. Believe in your kids and you believe in success.
So who you got? Pacquiao?
I got Pacquiao.
In how many rounds? Because I don't think you remember who you said.
6.
You got him in 6?
6
You
rounds.
want to bet the push-ups on it? 100 push-ups.
100.
100. Bet. Do it. That's a bet.
I got it.
Here with Malcolm and Edgar E. Money. We in Tampa. And who are you going for? Who you got in the fight?
Pac-Man.
Malcolm, any predictions? Even though you look like one-time Keith Thurman? You're not going to root for him? Oh, okay. That's for sure. Any predictions?
I don't have predictions, but I want Pacquiao to win.
Pacquiao.
8th round.
8th round. All right.
Late.
Anything?
Pacquiao 7.
You said we got Pacquiao. This might be a house for Pacquiao. Lil John. AKA Big John.
Thurman ain't no food though.
And they in Tampa. And they in Florida. All right, Reg.
So Thurman just hit a nice right. Him hard. He'd shake his head trying to act like it wasn't anything. But it was something. That's the first one I saw that was something.
That made an effect on him.
That was the first one I saw from something that was from Thurman now. So Thurman might be getting in this one now. Back in the 7th round.
His corner's telling him the time is now. If you want to win this fight, you come out and you show that you're going to beat him by a knockout.
Right?
You got to put some hands. Put some hands on. Put them paws.
Put the paws on. Ooh.
Put them paws on.
Pacquiao continues to come back relentlessly though.
Oh,
Thurman,
there
put the
you
paws
go
on
with
him
those
though.
shots though. There we go.
Thurman's getting through finally.
Thurman's coming.
Took to the 7th.
So now Pacquiao may be starting to get a little fatigued.
Maybe punch this
So this
out.
is where that little prime stage may come into effect.
Oh, and a nice 1-2 from Thurman on the Pacquiao.
And Pacquiao held him.
Nice.
You know that's why it was a good
He held him. It was a nice one. This is the turning point in the 7th round. Thurman finally showing something against Pac-Man. And it took a while maybe to adjust. But maybe the corner, Thurman's finally adjusted to be able to match some of that speed.
And maybe he's not going to be able to adjust. He's just going to have to be able to pick and choose when he can hit them shots.
You're right. Maybe it's about being more patient.
Because it seems like we're in the 7th round. At this
Sure.
point, if you're going to adjust to that stuff, you would have adjusted it in the 3rd, 4th round.
Well, and I just say maybe now some swoop. That was another nice one too. Body then the right cross.
Thurman does not want to go out.
No, he doesn't.
He realizes the time is now to show that he is worthy of
both fighters go distance. Both fighters can go long rounds, and Thurman's proving that maybe, hey, look, you guys counted me out too early. Pacquiao, as I said, that just hit him with a nice
Look at this.
pop.
Pacquiao, Thurman, both going
back
at it.
and
They're
forth.
throwing blows
They're
inside
back
each
and
other.
forth. And Bayless, you see him in the background with the big wide eye. He loves
the wide eyes. He's gonna make
He loves those hits. He's seeing them both happen. This is great.
This is not great. This is amazing.
This
we are
is
going
amazing.
to
This
be seeing.
oh, and they're fighting to the bell here.
That's
Thurman,
what you want to see. Thurman came
walked
out
back to the corner confidently finally.
better than he was the last one, right?
Now watch off the counter. Boom!
Right on the chin.
Right where you're supposed to hit it. Then boom, follow with the little left,
Just
little
a little
smack.
something, just to know that you're there still.
Just a little
know
kiss.
that I'm there.
Just a little kiss. I'm still here. I'm still doing it. And ooh.
Now imagine if Thurman's actually
Pacquiao get hit
full force
twice.
one like that.
So Pacquiao again trying to act like they're not hurting, but yes they are. Those are big stings.
Those are hard power punches.
Boom! Those are big
right
stings.
there on
Boom!
the
That's
chin.
another one too. See,
on the chin.
Thurman is fine. Got 7th round. Went to Thurman. He should feel
His
good
corner's
about
telling him you need these last 3 rounds.
Feel great
you
about
need
that
these
7th
last
round.
3 before the 11th and 12th. You guys
Feel great.
Once you get to the 11th and 12th, I mean. Shout out to all of those live
shout out to the fight
parties,
That's
right?
what it's about, right? Fighting.
Man,
Everybody's
having
together.
a good time. They're seeing a good fight
Seeing a good
tonight.
fight. And great undercard fights as well.
Amazing
And
undercard fights.
You see, I like there's different environments. You know, some people are in
Sure.
like the man cave work shed.
Yeah,
the
yeah, you
back.
see
Some
that.
people are in the
Diamond
the
in
glass,
their
you know, the It's really different. Some people look like there's in Rancho Cucamonga. So Thurman again continues now.
We are coming out the 8th round. They're both coming out explosive.
Explosive right away. And
he
now
has to
it's
do that,
becoming a
right?
fight.
To establish the dominance. Because Pacquiao does seem at this point that he is a little bit more tired now.
He
The last
does.
2 rounds went to Thurman.
Thurman has bounced this whole fight around, took the last 2 rounds.
But Pacquiao's still
ahead.
up. Still up by 2.
Still up by 2. But let's see here. Now Pacquiao stays busy. Right. Now they're both a little more cautious.
Thurman needs to
picking
show
his
some stuff right
spots
here.
more.
He needs to knock him down in this round.
Let's see. He's picking his spots more, which really. Now we had a couple people say 7. Didn't quite happen in 7, but he's still there. To Jody Joe and Mom's Dukes, you're still there.
Anybody who's the closest to you, that's what we're gonna rock with, right?
Anybody. We might give out a couple mugs. Matter of fact, if you comment, you might just throw your mug.
Might as well just throw your mug. Show the love.
Appreciate the
That's
love.
sure.
Throw your mug for the love.
That's what we're about, right? Good vibrations here.
Good vibrations, positive
It's
vibrations.
such a good vibration.
You know me, hopping right here. Such a.
Good
Okay,
Ooh.
so Thurman again with
Thurman
big
threw
punches.
that off a weird. That was just a
Now,
weird throw.
is it just me or has Pacquiao seemed a little bit more cautious on how he's coming in and how he's approaching, and he hasn't been able to throw as wild and as heavy and as often because Thurman finally is punching hard.
Right.
And they're hitting, they're connecting. The punch totals have now got different, 121 to 117.
Okay, so that's getting closer.
It's getting
right?
closer. It's staying close.
So Thurman at this point has
Thurman
went
now
over
has
the
more.
plateau, right?
Thurman
When
has
we first reported
switched
it,
the tables.
And now they're both going at it. They're both exchanging good punches together,
This is
good
a great
combo.
fight. This is a great
Ooh,
fight.
2
and
great
Pacquiao just will not
welterweights
stop.
going at it. We're seeing a great
Pacquiao
time
now
right
is mad, it seems like. He's putting the 1-2s down, the same combination over and over again. Pacquiao's doing the same combination 6 times
Thurman
in a row.
has to knock him in this round. He has to knock him down. To show him.
Thurman might be able to get the timing down if he
That's what it
continues
is.
to
I mean,
get
watching
the timing
Pacquiao throw these just
the same thing.
Just kind of like lagging out there, yeah.
They are. They're wild. It's the
They're
same
just
wild
wild.
combination.
Yeah. Woo, there we go. He got him
Another
off the
left
top of the
from
head.
Thurman. Another left from Thurman.
Above the ear. Those body shots make a difference.
shots.
You got to set that body shot first.
Right.
That's what it looks like.
Thurman is establishing now more. It seems like he should have did this in the first round, but he's establishing more. Who looks stronger? Well, I'll tell you what. Pacquiao was looking strong, but Thurman has switched the tides.
Over the last 2 rounds.
Thurman has switched the tides, I think, convincingly in this fight. The last 2 to 3 rounds have gone to Thurman now. I think he's even won this round. And and it's very promising to see if you're a Thurman fan. And then he just has 2 great ones at the end of the round to finish out the round. And Pacquiao looked mad. Pacquiao looked mad after the last 2. So I think that Thurman has changed the tide. He has turned the tide.
I think Thurman is. Look at Spence. What do you think Spence is thinking at this point, right?
Big Spence is thinking.
Do you think he's taking, after this fight with Porter, because I think he's going to win that fight convincingly. Do you think that he's thinking about this fight right here? Do you think about...
I think that we need to see Spence and Crawford. Everybody wants to see it. They need to make it happen in the next couple fights.
Question.
They just had to make it happen.
That's a fight that has to be seen.
I mean, here, comment, y'all. Would you pay the $74 real fast to see your boy
Who would you rather
Spence
see?
and Crawford? You pay that $74 to see that.
Spence and Crawford, or what? Spence
Or
is the
something
winner
else.
of this fight.
Or Spence is something else.
Of this nature.
Or Spence is something else. You want to see Spence Crawford. And look at that. Straight ahead again. The last two punches, right before the end of the round, Thurman with the reach. I don't think that Pacquiao thought that he was going to be able to get there, but he was. And he is.
He got there.
He got there.
He did something with it, too.
He's been getting there convincingly now.
Okay, we're in right now. Ninth round,
Ninth
beginning.
round.
They're both coming out doing like they usually do, being
active. They're both active.
Very active, very assertive, trying to throw that first punch and land it.
Both active. Again, Thurman is ahead on the punch total right now because of the miraculous comebacks in the last 3 rounds.
That's really weird. And that means he's throwing a lot of punches in,
Yes.
because at the beginning, you didn't see that from Thurman.
Yes. These are both well-conditioned
But
fighters.
I think now that he realized he can touch him and hurt him, you know what I mean, after you...
Right. Well-conditioned fighters. I mean, they've both thrown well over 400 punches
that is
in
the
the end of the
biggest
9th
difference.
round.
You gotta be conditioned.
They're well-conditioned. Well-conditioned.
They're professionals, though. I expect nothing less.
They are. That's what they do every day.
That's what you do.
Every day.
Do what you do.
Every day. Well, I guess Pacquiao's helping run a country, too. But
Yeah, I mean...
whatever.
Yeah. I don't know too much.
Okay, now Thurman looks confident. He's throwing his punches now with
I think
confidence.
Thurman's feeling a lot better about things after these last
I
couple
do think he was
rounds,
shell-shocked the first couple rounds.
You have to be. You get knocked down.
And
I
he
mean,
got knocked down.
That's humility right there, right? You're like, okay. Whew.
You got to get your bearings back. Got to get your bearings
Get
back.
your bridges up there.
Get your bearings.
Tighten that up.
You have to get those bearings
But
back. and get in.
I'm thinking these last rounds here, is it slowing down a little bit more than what you thought?
Slowing down just a tad.
It is slowing down, and that has to be so. Wow, at this point, 127.
So power punches landed. For power punches landed, it's 127 to 76 now. Thurman has put it on in the. I say that last.
Wow.
That last 3 rounds. Thurman has done everything he has needed to do. But see, this is what Pacquiao's good at. Taking it to the end. Taking it to
like
distance.
you said, taking it to distance, 10 rounds the averages, right?
So Pacquiao takes it to the difference, averaging 10.9 rounds the last 10 fights, and he knows how to get enough to let the judges get him a decision. Even when it's something like this, when you quite don't know who's up ahead, they've had different rounds, Pacquiao for some reason knows how to get that decision.
Well, that's what you expect
Unless
out
you're
of a veteran. That's what you expect. That 4-1, right?
True.
The game is on the line. You expect
You're right. You're right.
a Hail Mary. You expect them to win.
You expect that. You definitely expect that. And then somebody out of Pacquiao with the caliber of just the consistency of
That's
the type
what
of
it is,
fighter
the
he is.
consistency.
It is consistent.
And what he's displaying now too, like, you know, he made it through those, you know, those rounds that he lost a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And now he's coming back out 9th round, and it's pretty good.
Well, and again, I'm just impressed that he was able to come back and bring it all together. Really impressed.
But he's taking a lot of
and Thurman now is bringing on Pacquiao. Pacquiao on the rope. And Pacquiao looks hurt. Thurman put in 3 consistent good ones to the head. And Pacquiao now comes back with a vengeance. Thurman looks a little tired. Pacquiao took the advantage to come back on a counter combo.
Which way you gonna go? Which way is gonna go?
And now the
hit him with that body shot too. See, look,
action's never stopping. They're fighting. It's a brawl.
They're not messing around. Somebody's gonna get knocked out by the end of the
Pacquiao just asks Bayless about something, and they go their separate ways. Pacquiao bouncing, Thurman walking back to their corner.
We got people cut. It's gonna go all round. At this point, it's looking like it's going all round, right?
You're right. You are so right. I tell you what.
Listen.
You're right, Ma. It's gonna go all around. It's the whole way.
These fighters right here tonight, I don't think either one of them thought it was going just like this.
They're just like, well, you're right. I think Pacquiao thought he was gonna be able to control how he did at the beginning. Sure. And then Thurman thought his power was gonna have the best of him for the right way.
He thought he was gonna be rid of him at the 4th round.
Wow. I mean, it's been a great fight.
But this is what you want to see.
It is. It is.
You know
And we're going in the 10th round.
Somebody's gonna go away as the victorious winner. Somebody's gonna win this fight. This is not going to be a split decision.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. And as we go into the 10th round,
what does Wilder have to say about it?
We shall see. He said, you gotta go through this, you gotta get beat up, like you saw that. Oh, round 9, Thurman landed 26 on Pacquiao. As you see, Pacquiao looks very swollen. He's swollen up. He's going to have a hard time seeing.
Look at Thurman's coming at him. He's not messing around. He put him on the ropes right away.
Right away, Thurman came out power punches. You're right.
Let's go, Thurman. You got to show him what you made of now.
We have to wonder if Pacquiao's having a hard time seeing now. Because he slowed up punches.
Ooh,
he hasn't been on the
Thurman has put him on the ropes. He's hitting him with those shots. He's looking like he's taking more out of Pacquiao at this point.
He really does, and he hasn't been as aggressive. It really has been a total flop, a total flip-flop 180 from the beginning round to now.
It's a total 180.
It is.
Total 180.
It's impressive to a young fighter
to see, though, yeah.
in his prime like Thurman who's able to turn the tables on Pacquiao.
Wow,
and Thurman's wife is livid.
The wife is not
Somebody
messing
tried
around.
to pull her down.
She's telling him,
They're not
talking
going
to
tell
him,
her to
baby.
sit down.
Hit him.
Now, when
Knock
you're
him
ringside
out.
and somebody is standing in front of you and they won't sit down, that's one of the most annoying things. Please sit down. Please sit down.
Listen. This one time, keep Thurman's wife. They will tell her to sit down.
Yeah, tell her to sit down.
Look at that. Thurman, though,
Thurman is just.
Now, we know they like to get
impressed
really
the
going
heck
in the
out
last 30 seconds of the round, too. Thurman's over here. It
So
looks
the
like
scorecard
Pacquiao,
right
they
now
got
is
Pacquiao winning.
Pacquiao up. Because Pacquiao
Pacquiao
was
though,
able
he's
to.
still able to establish those great punches.
Pacquiao still has action.
It show effectiveness when he's landing those punches, showing that he's
Still has
hurt now.
action. Definitely. So the jab work has been definitely to Pacquiao, and that's been a lot of his scoring. Has been that jab work, and they've been short little jabs. And Pacquiao consistent trying to pull him off. Pacquiao with a great combo, and it looks like has Thurman hurt a little bit.
Thurman's wobbling a little bit. Thurman's hurt.
Thurman's
hurt. He's hurt.
Thurman is having a hard
Pacquiao's going
time
after
breathing.
him. He's going
Thurman
to him.
can't breathe.
Thurman is hurt.
Thurman can't breathe.
He's gonna go
Thurman
down.
can't breathe, and he needs to drop down.
This is the round.
Oh, but he keeps punching.
This is it.
He keeps punching, so the ref
This
can't
is
stop. The ref can't stop. The ref's action. He breaks him up.
Thurman, can he make it through this round?
Thurman fought through a really hard body punch. He knocked the win out. He lost his win. You could tell.
He knocked the win out.
He was having a hard time.
You know that.
But Thurman continues to punch hard and punches way out of
That
trouble.
shows you the stamina of a fighter.
He did. He punches
But
way out of trouble.
Pacquiao's not backing down. Pacquiao, if he wants to take him out, he better take him out now
Thurman's
while he has a
hands
chance.
are so low.
I'm thinking that if Thurman gets out of this round, he's going to come back.
Thurman's coming back. Thurman comes back with a combo of his own and looks like Pacquiao
has to finish him this round if he wants him.
These are two
because
tired
Thurman
fighters.
is not going to mess around. He's going to take care of him the last two rounds.
I tell you what, Thurman's gloves are low. Thurman has not raised his gloves ahead of his pecs since the fury of Pacquiao's.
The fury of the Nile.
It was the fury of the Philippines.
The Philippines come
It's the
forward.
fury of the Philippines because at that midsection has
Thurman tried to throw
gloves
one hitter
low.
quitter one time. Thurman, he tried it.
He did. Thurman's gloves are low.
You guys, we're getting
Thurman's
into the
gloves
late
are
round.
low.
These men are fatigued. You can tell that they are feeling it.
They're both hurt.
Look, he has blood on him.
Blood on the lead. So Pacquiao with the body shots has brought Thurman's hands all the way down. Not only that, but Pacquiao is flinching to the body, and Thurman is just, you can tell he's getting hurt from those body shots.
He's hitting him.
Oh, but you have to give it to Thurman.
Thurman is doing what he should
have
be
been
doing
on
right
the
now.
canvas.
He is in his prime. He's showing why he is 29-0 at this point, right?
Yeah.
23 knockouts.
Because he should have been on the canvas. When you get hit in the stomach, the diaphragm like that, he lost his wind. You can tell he lost his wind. Here it is. Here's the replay. He should have been on the canvas. It's right. Boom.
What a shot. The kidney shot.
The kidney shot. It's just, and look, he was hurt.
Ooh.
He went all the way down. He almost went down
Right
and
then
steps
and there.
back. Pacquiao sees he's hurt and comes after him. Oh, almost puts the mouthpiece out. He does. It was a beautiful body shot.
It was an awesome body shot. That's what
body
opens
shot.
up the head, though.
Oh, wow.
Here
okay.
we go.
11th
11th round. What is going to happen?
11th round. Thurman again
Thurman
is
is
walking
coming
down.
out. He's coming out hot.
He closes the
He
ring.
wants to take him.
Thurman tried to close the
He's
ring.
mad about that
Pacquiao-
body shot he took. He didn't like that body shot.
Pacquiao did a great job fencing out and getting out of that close of the ring to bring it back to the middle.
Pacquiao's
And now they're doing a little bit of
such an experienced fighter.
each other out.
You see him doing some of these
You're right.
things that you just you don't realize how
You're right.
how keen they are to a fight.
You're right. He just slips out. He slips out when he's in a little bit of trouble. Smooth criminal with it.
Because I see others get stuck up against
Yeah,
ropes.
yeah.
Can't get out of the ropes. I'm like, move. Why can't you move?
Do something.
Pacquiao, good play. Do something.
Do something.
Friday.
No, but shout out to Chris Tucker. But seriously, and DJ Pooh. Can't believe about DJ Pooh. He wrote that damn thing, didn't he? Okay, so, all right, so now again, and I tell you what, I'm just impressed by where Thurman's been able to come back to fight, but Pacquiao now has landed a couple really nice hard hits, has Thurman backing up.
Did they say they broke his ribs?
P.O.P.
They're saying that
Is it a
Thurman
rib
has
break?
a rib break.
He might have a rib break, but he's not punching like he does.
That's the type of shot.
He's punching with both
He looks
hands
like he's
consistently, just like it's fine. I see no restricted range and motion.
What is that, 187 to 168? So Pacquiao at this point needs to take him out.
Most definitely.
Do you think that this is, will he win by decision?
Should we
No.
the producer team, we switch and go both. I tell you what, we are gonna see a knockout, I think. Because Thurman is hurt and he knows he has to deliver something.
He's hurt. He knows he has to, and I think he's going to try his all just to throw out a big shot.
And he just connected.
He got him up against the ropes. Here we go.
He got Pacquiao.
Here we go. He's backing him down.
1 more minute in 11th round, and I can see it again. Here it comes again.
Let's go. You know the last 30 seconds is when they start getting going.
Ooh, Thurman
there
is
we go.
really
Thurman's
bringing
coming
the
up to
pain.
him.
Thurman's bringing the pain. Pacquiao looks a little off center right now, and he
He's
has to
still
have a
throwing
hard
those good
time
jabs,
seeing.
though.
His eyes are nearly swollen shut.
He does have some bad eyesight.
I mean, really.
Thurman, though.
Oh, he
Thurman
took
is
another
hurt,
left
though.
cross.
You can tell Thurman is hurt.
So Thurman's catching him. Pacquiao, right before he comes in, he's catching him first. And he's just getting off first before
Just those
Pacquiao
little
gets
hits
in.
are catching him.
He is.
And
He's
those are
getting off
making a
first.
difference. Every time you ding somebody, you just keep
Every
on
time
doing
you get off first, Pacquiao continues to have a smile on his face.
That has to take, now that has to do something to you mentally.
Right?
I'm over here hitting you hard and you over here still smiling.
Still smiling after I'm giving you my best.
And he's hurt. You can tell Thurman is not feeling it.
Thurman's
he's over here
low.
trying to bob and weave all
He
this.
is.
Thurman.
He is. You can tell.
Pacquiao needs to hit him with one more good body shot. That may take him down.
He's going to be
Baby, you
clean
down,
blood.
down.
And Thurman's giving everything he has his last 10 seconds. He's wildly punching.
We are going the distance here, folks.
12 rounds.
12 rounds.
And everybody's got their money's worth. People have got their money's worth. I tell you what.
And it's been an awesome fight. You've seen punches landed every round. You've seen an exciting round.
Pacquiao just.
Who do you think won that before we get to the last round?
So Thurman took that round again.
Thurman took that round. So we're saying Thurman took the last 3 rounds.
Power punches. Thurman took the round. And broke ribs is what they're saying just because of how hard of a punch he took and just what it looked like. But it looks like to me like his range of motion is not in a broke rib state. I feel like he is okay. Not say he isn't hurt, but he's definitely okay. Last round coming.
He's definitely stunned. He's hurting in some type of shape or form.
This is what you want. The fight is so close that you don't know who's winning. No. So both guys have to come out here and give it their
They have to come out here and throw nothing but shots to land. They are throwing shots to hit.
This one is going to be, this is going to be a defining round.
This is going to be a big moment right here in welterweight division.
You may see somebody hit the canvas in this
Somebody has to hit the canvas. 12th round. Here we go, folks.
And they touch up gloves for sportsmanship, and we are on 12th round.
The last round.
Valenti Sound Off. We appreciate y'all being with us. Channel 724. Thank you so much again. Thank you to the Tent Shop for sponsoring our live broadcast. Thank you to our really great production team here at 724. We are so excited. The fight of the night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see. Now they're both in the middle of the. Thurman over here getting him right to him.
2 more minutes. It's fun.
Thurman's getting right to him.
Oh,
198 to 177. Thurman has landed.
It's so close. This is a split decision if somebody doesn't knock somebody on the ground right now. And they will go and it'll be a tie and it'll be no fun for anybody. Let's go,
It has to be a knockout.
Knock somebody down.
Let's
Come
go
on,
one
Craig.
time, Thurman. Let's
Come
see
on,
a knockout,
Craig.
baby.
Come on, Pac-Man.
Let me see a
Come
knockout.
on, Pac-Man. Philippine. Let's go. That's Lupe Fiasco.
They're coming for a knockout. They're going to knock out. They're going to knock out.
Both,
somebody's going to land one.
They're filling each other out for the big
Get that
score.
opening right there. There's Thurman. He's tapping him.
Come on, let me see the back foot. Thurman is not moving the same.
Pacquiao wants to hit that body shot. No, because when your rib is hurting like that.
You're right. It may be a broke or a crack rib.
It has to be a crack rib.
Now. It looks way different
not so
now.
good.
His body range motion is definitely looking different from that.
You got a knockout.
It is. It's looking different. Oh, Pacquiao with a big stunning hit. Oh, and it looks like Thurman may be a little hurt.
He's hurt. Pacquiao's got to go now. You can't let up. You got to go.
Come for blood, though. He did not come for the kill yet.
That's the thing. When you hurt him, you just got to go.
He's waiting. Oh,
Thurman's got him
Pacquiao
back up
now.
to the corner. Pacquiao's back out to the middle.
Pacquiao with a lunging punch.
See, that's
both feet off
that's
the
what we're
ground.
talking about. He's able to defensively come back out and.
I mean, that was a lunging punch, both feet off the ground, and it is just looking. I am thoroughly.
I'm very impressed by what has happened here.
I'm entertained.
I thought that this would not go the distance.
Are you not entertained?
This is not what you want.
Not what you come
for. Not what you want.
Thurman again, hard punches, trying to set it up.
Thurman's
been setting up the left jab, right cross, real nice.
50 seconds, here we go to go.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I tell you what, this has been an entertaining fight. You cannot ask for too much more.
Can we get a knockout before the end of this?
30 seconds.
30 seconds left. This is when they get the most busy.
Thurman just can't reach how he used to because of that little range of motion on his left side.
Thurman, yeah, he
definitely has a left
something's
crack
going
rib.
on. Pacquiao, if he wants to take,
the
Thurman
right
hit
cross,
him.
the right cross is
Caught
still
him.
hitting Packy.
He caught him.
Okay,
You gotta hit him
15
hard.
seconds.
Go. Yeah, you can tell Thurman just
He
isn't
can't throw the
right.
left. He can't throw the left, but he can throw the right. So it's 10 seconds.
10
there,
seconds.
and they're
Oh,
exchanging.
there it is.
Somebody trying to land a big one.
Let's go.
Land a big one.
Oh, it went the distance.
It went the distance, and they went after the ropes.
Who is going to win? We are going to see
they touched up
really
the
soon
end, showed
here.
the sportsmanship. What a fight.
That was
What
a great fight. Okay.
What a fight.
So it's
What a
coming
fight.
down to the decision
What a
time.
fight.
If you're the judge.
If I'm the judge, I'm going to tell you right now, I saw Pacquiao totally control the fight in the beginning range. Then when it got to the 5th or 6th round, Thurman took control. Into the 10th, Pacquiao hit the big body shot in the 10th, and Thurman just wasn't the same with the range of motion. I thought it didn't affect him as much in the 11th, and the 12th it did. So I would have Pacquiao winning. What would you think?
I can't deny it. I did call Thurman winning this at the beginning, but Pacquiao has to be the victorious out of this. He definitely made it very clear in that 11th round with that shot to the kidneys. Just took him out.
Now, even with the work that Thurman did to come back, you don't think was quite enough?
Range movement.
Range.
It definitely looks like, and Pacquiao's over here celebrating like he's the champ.
Okay, chime in before they go live with the results. Let us know who won. Pacquiao, was it Thurman? Pacquiao controlled the beginning. Pacquiao controlled the beginning definitively. Thurman controlled the end of it. Well, excuse me, the middle from the 7th to the 10th round definitively.
And then Pacquiao coming back in for the
that 11th to 12th round. And I feel like 11th to 12th round, Pacquiao definitely took control. But was it all the way enough?
Was it enough?
To not have a split decision.
And the judges always have their own eyes on it, views on it, right? You've
totally
seen some
different
crazy decisions.
Oh, that was the first one.
That was the knockout in the first round. That was
started, if you see, Pacquiao been hitting right to the
on
left,
the chin.
to the left rib, and it happened consistently throughout the whole fight, and it took its toll. Now, you got to give it to Thurman. He put hands on Pacquiao.
Did a great job. He fought a good fight, but
it seemed like he
wasn't
never
enough.
just got the full 100% one.
He never got that one time.
Never got that full 100%. He never got that one time. One time.
And he did show a little bit, a glimpse of what he can do.
True.
And see, that's again, going back to his last fight. That's kind of what he showed. He was a lot more assertive in this fight, I will say. And that's because Pacquiao's speed, I feel like, really made it.
They came after
do that. But
after.
what a treat for Thurman to go against, you know,
a legend.
A Hall of Famer. We already know that.
A legend.
61. That's insane. His record.
And
he has more KOs than Thurman does wins professionally. So
that's ridiculous.
It just shows good.
No, not only wins, but fights. He has more KOs than that man has fights.
Yeah.
And we'll get the decision coming up soon.
Decision is coming.
He feels like he looks good. Thurman is acting like he won. He feels good about it. Pacquiao feels like he feels good.
I think Pacquiao. This is gonna
enough?
be. Woo! This is gonna be something.
This is the thing I don't like about boxing.
Look at Pacquiao's wife. She's nervous.
Looks like she has an Egyptian-inspired
I
attire.
love it.
It looks really nice.
She looks really, really
looks like
chic.
that Kemetic-inspired attire.
We got Thurman's wife over here with the.
I don't think it's Kemetic-inspired, but no hate. No hate.
It's fight night.
Okay,
Coming out
here we go. Live
Decision
results.
is in. Let's see
so
what
we're
they
gonna
say.
listen in and we'll tell y'all.
Split decision, folks.
Split decision. Let's see.
Keith gets the first judge.
Third is gonna be the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Third is gonna be the tiebreaker.
Let's see. Whoa! They gave it to Pacquiao. Split decision to Pacquiao in 12, just like I predicted.
Yes.
He's
Hey,
a little
shout
older.
out to Ish for that prediction right there. Ish came out victorious, you know.
Oh, Pacquiao, Philippines. So, are you mad at that decision?
Not mad at the decision. Pacquiao, he is. When you knock somebody on the canvas, you have to win.
Okay, and he did knock him down. So he knocked Thurman down first round. Thurman couldn't get the knockdown.
Thurman couldn't get the knockdown.
He came back great.
He got a
some
couple good
great
shots on him, but didn't get the knockdown. Yeah.
Didn't get the knockdown.
You gotta get, and see, that's what I'm saying. That's why, wow.
So who has the belt? Pacquiao.
Pacquiao coming out, showing that he is what is
another definitive win for a 40-year-old.
The sauce.
Definitive win.
And he's not like he looked like he was.
Wow. He looked young.
He looked. I mean, you did see the fatigue set in a little bit at the end, but he still. I mean, even though in the 11th round, right? Because that's when he shot him up. So.
Looked good. He looked real great.
What a fight, man! Once again.
Be proud. The pride of the Philippines. Philippines are going to be celebrating. I wonder what time it is there for them. But I bet
they're tuning in.
I bet they're in the streets celebrating. Yes. What an awesome fight. So look, we're going to give big shout outs again real quick. Everybody who watched out, Lawrence McIntosh for helping to coordinate all of our live broadcasts from the different fight parties all around. That's why we love fight culture, because everybody celebrates in their own way. Want to give a really big shout out to the Tent Shop. My man Keith May from the Tent Shop. Big shout out. Thanks for sponsoring the show tonight. Our live broadcast. And of course, we have to thank our in-home channel 724 producers here and everybody making everything happen for us tonight. Thank you so much for being a really great platform for the Valenti Sound Off to do what we do.
Do what we do. Bring you a great show. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Enjoyed, right?
We'll be back soon with you guys.
Very
so
soon.
make sure you subscribe. Tune in.
You must subscribe to this channel 724.
You gotta check out 724. Subscribe, comment, and let us know what you want us to talk about next.
Yes.
Right?
Let us know. And again, let me give a couple quick shout outs again. Make sure to check out the Kirkland's Corner on Mondays, 8 p.m. on channel 724. Make sure you check out the Valenti Sound Off. We'll be coming to you on Wednesdays, 8 o'clock. And we'll be here every time telling you about sports and culture. We appreciate y'all chilling with us tonight. It's been a long night. Shout out what you got for them.
Man, it's just been a really eventful evening. I'm glad that you guys tuned in. Thank you once again. Shout out to everybody who's made this possible. But stay tuned, because the Valenti Sound Off has some great things coming to you. So.
Perfect. Thanks again, y'all. Peace. Sounding off.
Thank you very much, Manny. Well, Manny, all week.
That was